Walker chime in?
Zombie Christian vampire.
So John did text me. He is iffy for tonight, probably a no-show. He's just flying back from DC and he has a guest over. It's unlikely that he's going to be able to break away. He wasn't sure what time he was going to be getting back from DC for part one, and he has a friend with him. So
Okay.
he's got to be
They got
anxious. So
Wi-Fi on the plane.
they do.
I made it
His
happen once.
his
Pop the
Wi-Fi
headphones
is
on it.
his Wi-Fi is terrible in the best of days. I mean,
Yeah.
if he's on a plane, I mean, we're just gonna get it's gonna be like that's all we'll get from him. It'll be like backward masking on a Judas Priest album. All right,
Max Headroom.
or Max,
Mhm.
yeah, all right, so you guys are still as we start tonight. You guys are still in the Coffinmaker's house, and you have entered the house and begun sort of trampling through the place, and you have turned up not one, not two, but at least three vampire spawns that were hiding out up here. You guys strove to attack Grooghilda, grappled, other vampire spawns, getting ready to suck a little blood. Everybody else kind of getting in the way. One cleric out of the picture because of his flight, and the coffin maker potentially trying to escape. And so before we jump right back in, we're in Bellis Res here. So before we jump right back into combat, does anybody have any questions, problems, charges of malfeasance, calls for my dismissal?
We have a collective we're working on before we get to bring that to you, Les.
It's a
see
class
how it
action cause for my
Class action,
dismissal.
yeah.
Class
Yeah.
action.
We've had it.
There's pictures we have to include.
Ooh, not those pictures that accidentally not the ones that you got from picturesofmybutt.com, did you?
We were reworking this bridge litigation earlier to turn it into
The bridge litigation. Somehow I've gotten involved.
How
All
do I
right.
open my character sheet again? Let me ask one dumb question before it, because I
It's the
know
only
we
kind I
did
get, buddy. Open up journal, the third one across
the little bookie
on your
thing. Okay, there you
toolbar.
go.
I think, or well, it might not be the third one
Yeah,
across. I have
I see
special.
it.
And then just scroll down, and you should see your character right there in the thing.
All right, we'll find it. I see all the 5-foot squares and circles.
What? No.
I see carriage
Oh
letters,
yeah.
Vasha's map, vellum.
I only see three characters in there:
Yeah.
Velcro, Akutagawa, and myself.
And
It
myself.
could be that it's because you can only see characters that you can control.
Right.
Not all of them will be necessarily shown.
Sure,
Can
gotcha.
you see
Pseudo-
yours, Matt? Is that thing?
The only character I can see is Pseudo-Coda.
Akutagawa? All right. Let me see what I can
Is that how you spell it?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Oh, thank you. I got it down. Whatever you just did, that popped open. Thank you.
okay. Let me just do that to everybody. Let's
Now,
just
Matt,
get
when
all
you
those characters
Click
out
on
there.
it in the upper left-hand corner. There's two little rings linked together. When you
Uh-huh.
click on that, you can pull that sheet off the top of that page.
Perfect. I'm gonna do that. Thank you very much. Done.
I'm just showing everybody everything.
How do you close sheets now that you have them opened on the screen?
Upper right-hand corner closes it.
Yeah, Xbox them. All right.
Background, once bitten.
All right. Matt, are we okay there?
Yep, we're good.
Click something. Give us a test.
All right. I'm going to check my dexterity.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Woo, did I fail?
Bodes well. A natty 1 for first
Oh.
roll out of the gate.
Just get that out of the
It's
way.
going to be a good night, isn't it?
Let's just get that. That's just clearing the chambers for the good ones.
Gotcha. All right. So we are entering round 2. It's only been one round, and so much has happened so far. And Grooghilda, you're at the top of the list. You are grappled.
Yes.
And at -2 AC, but it is your honor at this point. So what are you
Okay.
gonna do?
So it doesn't make it so I take negative to hit, right? It just means that it's either
Your AC is negatively affected, but no, your two
Yeah.
hits are the same. Now let me double check on that. just to make sure,
Okay.
because there's probably some sort of penalty.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm listening. I'm listening.
All right. So grapple. So it's basically restrained unless you escape. So restrained is the you are technically you're grabbed. So you have not been restrained yet. You are
Okay.
you are held in place by another creature, giving you the off guard and immobilized conditions.
Okay.
If you attempt a manipulate action while grabbed, you must succeed at a DC 5 flat check or it is lost. Roll the check after spending the action. So a manipulate action would include you must physically
Well,
manipulate an action or make gestures to use an action with this trait, which would include a weapon.
oh, a weapon is manipulate?
Yeah, you have to move it.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought only like a ranged weapon where you had to get like a bow. Okay,
No,
well, it's
even the
fine.
thing. So you have to do you have to do the DC 5 flat check after you say what you're going to do.
Right, right. So maybe what I'll try to do is escape. I'll try to
Escape. All right.
Kick him in the
So
groin.
let us see. I say don't do it. All right. So let's take a look at escape. You attempt to escape by being grabbed, immobilized, blah, blah, blah. Choose one creature. Attempt to check using your unarmed attack modifier against the DC of the effect. This is typically the athletics DC of the creature grabbing you. So I will look at that.
Oh, okay. So it's not athletics. It's an unarmed, like a fist attack.
Yeah, it's like a fist attack. Let me sure. All right. So the DC here would be 16. So you have to beat a 16.
Okay, well, we'll see. It might be tough, but
You just hit athletics and that's what she rolls?
Yep.
Okay.
oh, hit athletics.
Yeah, just hit athletics.
Yeah,
and
it's an
it'll
athletics
roll it
check.
for you.
Oh, okay, that's good. Athletics is better than a fist. Okay. Athletics.
23. All right, you escape, and you are ungrappled now. But however, I think that takes up at least 2 actions. So let me double check. Escape is a single action.
But it has
You got a
math.
23. It's not 10 above, so it's a success. You get free and remove the grab condition
Okay.
imposed by your chosen target.
Okay.
And it only takes 1 action. So, but it is an attack action.
So what I'm at
So
the second.
number 2, your
Yeah,
attack would be
cool.
number
Yeah, you'll be on
2.
number
Okay.
2.
So can I do my intimidating strike at a number 2?
Yeah.
Who does that
Okay.
work for?
Who does number 2 work for you?
Yeah. Okay.
It's called the upper decker.
Okay. So I will try to hit him at number 2.
All right, that is a
Intimidating
intimidating strike. That is a 2 action thing. So this will be the last thing. It also shatters their confidence. If you hit and deal damage, it is frightened on a critical. So all right.
Yeah. It's
All right,
frightened just for on a hit. It's frightened 2 on a critical.
Sorry, that was-
yeah,
that
but
was-
you
that was
rolled
on
a
purpose.
10,
I
and
didn't-
that is a miss.
That's a botchery, but I'm
Yeah.
free.
Les,
But
I
you are
have,
free.
I have a question. Does it
Yes.
take her attack, her initial attack away to attack?
It does, yeah. So escaping is an attack action. So
Okay,
it counts
gotcha.
as her first
Okay.
attack.
Yeah.
All right, Grugilda, that's it for you. So Rublard, so the female.
Unless I accidentally hit my my button just playing with the spell thing, so it's probably
That's all right. Well, it's all good. Just check it out, see what it does.
yeah.
I did a lot of that earlier.
It is missed, so I didn't want to count it anyway.
Well, it's not your turn, so
I know.
okay.
So yeah, that's a.
All
I
right.
want
So
to make sure it didn't
Oh,
miss.
that
was-
one doesn't even miss. It's a fortitude. It's a DC.
Mm.
yeah, that
Oh,
is
you're right.
it's a
Okay.
DC for it's a basic saving
So
throw.
what's their save?
Well, it depends. It depends on a bunch of things. So
I'll be
okay.
mysterious.
All right, let's see what we can do here. All right, so Rublard is going to take 1 action and come around here, and get next to Petrodin, but attack Tenzin. So first action is a move, and then move is going to try to claw you and grab. So this would be a first
Oh.
attack.
Oh,
She's going to try and grab you because she wants to drink your blood, Tenzin. All right, so the grab. Wow, these guys are no joke.
Hmm.
14. Is that a successful grab?
No, sir.
It is not a successful grab. She's going to try. She got any other things?
Run away. It's always an option for
Brave Sir Robin.
All right. She is going to try and claw you again, only at a lower roll, and does not hit that either. So, but she is angry, facing you, hissing at you in weird ways. Merovian is now up. He seems to be potentially the leader, and is going to.
in the rear with the gear.
He is going
Gonna
to.
hide.
Nope, nope, nope. He is going to step over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to come to here, just outside of Grugilda's range. Grugilda has a bunch of markers on her, which I am going to take off.
Oh. Oh, I put the one was to say that I had the two-handed, and the one is for raging, and then the shield thing was, I think, because of my reduced AC, so that one we could definitely take
Gotcha.
off.
Okay. All right. So Maruvian comes over and then he stares at you, Grugilda.
Don't look at him. Don't look
And
at him.
his eyes glowing red seem to lock yours in place, and you feel the presence of him in your mind, trying to explain to you, trying to take over your sensorium, and that will require a will save.
Question. Does
Mhm.
rage counter that?
That is a good question, and the answer is I don't know.
So,
Well, let's, for argument's sake, say it does.
will
No,
isn't my best thing, but it's not my worst thing.
So it does not. Here's why. Effects like Dominate give the caster direct control over the target's actions. The dominated creature acts on the controller's commands, can be forced to attack allies, gets saving throws, but is otherwise controlled. Rage boosts damage, limits certain actions like Concentrate, and gives temporary hit points. But what it doesn't do is grant you immunity to mental effects. So it does not. But I still will need you to make a saving throw, which you did.
Yes,
You managed to tear your eyes away from Maruvian as
okay.
he whispers. You can hear his voice clearly, even though he's whispering, as he says, "You will soon be mine."
Oh no.
And then Pietrodin
Back up.
is
Grimhilda yells back, "You're too tall. I've got a thing for Hex."
all right. So Petrosian does not like that Grugilda got away, so he's going to attack her again.
Oh no.
And a 14
A 14 does not hit me.
and an 11. So 2 attacks, and then realizing that his third attack is going to be unlikely to do anything, he is going to
Did he move?
step backwards. No, he's moving away from you.
Oh, he's moving away. Okay, okay.
And you see his eyes begin to glow
Oh,
red as
that
well.
guy. Oh no.
And then, and now it's Xandarius's turn. ZZ Top.
Okay.
I'm continuing with the bless, so
Okay,
that
it
should,
expands, doesn't
that
it?
should widen out.
How long does it? How far out does it go? Another 5 feet?
Another 10, it looks
Another
like.
10 feet.
Wow.
All right.
So with that, you get +1 status to bonus attack rolls while within the emanation. Once per round on subsequent turns, you can sustain the spell to increase the emanation's radius by 10 feet. Yeah. Bless can counteract Bane.
Ah, perfect. All right. So ZZ Top, give me a quick perception check.
Perception. Right. Yeah, I'm looking to see if what's his face is also exiting.
11. You hear him over there, but you don't see him. You hear him.
Okay.
At first, you heard him sort of stomping. The floors are made of wood, so there's a lot of, clompity clomp footsteps going on. But you don't think that he has moved there. One thing that you do see, and the angle isn't great, but one thing that you do see is that he is carrying a large box. Probably, and hold on, Jesus, how does this happen?
What?
So the
He gets
cord
all
of my
tied
thing,
up.
it is
Oh.
literally tied in a knot. Or I have to hold on. I literally have to turn my
Uh-oh.
It's
chair
gremlin.
over.
He's
How
about to
does
flip
this
it. He's about to
happen?
flip the table.
It's
It's like tied around there like 3 times.
gremlins.
This is like that show 6 Feet
I
Under
was
where we
gonna
watch him get
say-
killed in real time by his own cord.
I don't understand that it happens all the time too, and I just do not get how it
He
managed to
just
get under
Princess
there.
Leia himself like
The-
Jabba.
The
And
Final
it's like up around
Destination
the
thing.
postal thing. I don't know. It's probably gonna kill me. But yeah, he's got a big box, and it looks like a fairly ornate box. It's probably it's probably hold on a second. It's big. It's probably 1 foot tall and then 2 feet deep and 3 feet wide.
Wow.
So rectangular box.
That is
It's
a big box.
It is a big box, and it's quite ornate too. The outside seems to be carved pretty significantly.
Does that look like that's not big enough to be like a casket?
No, it doesn't
Yeah.
look like a casket. It looks like a storage box. Yeah, it's certainly, I mean,
Says
you'd have
pods
to-
on the side.
you'd have to be a Kutagawa size to be jammed in a box that size. And you wouldn't like it.
Right, or like a yoga master, or I guess someone really stuffed you in there and you don't care because you're dead, or are you?
It's a big box to be carrying around. And Zandarius, as he's sort of like sort of looking at you, he's got this big box in his hand, and he's looking. It looks like he's going to head down the stairs.
Yep. I look at him and say, "You need to leave.
Okay.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
move."
All right.
Want to get my fellows in the bless there,
Like bless.
and then that's one action.
Mhm.
I'm assuming the spell going doesn't continue an action, or does that take an action?
To sustain a spell, I believe does take an action, but let me confirm that. Sustain. Yes, it is a one action
Okay.
thing. So you have
So
one
I got
left.
one action left. I will do a vitality lash at Rubelard.
At Rublard. All right. So that is a saving throw on my part, unless I miss my guess.
It is
Oh.
DC
Yeah,
18.
18.
Fort.
DC 18 Fortitude. All right. Well, they have pretty good forts, I gotta tell you. So here we go. Ooh, natty
Ooh, not
one,
with a
which would be a
one.
crit fail.
Oh no.
So
yes.
a
Oh,
crit
yes.
fail does additional, so that's 22 points of damage
Ooh.
onto
Wow.
that crit fail.
We will take that. That's big damage.
Guys,
That is
I'm
big
worried
damage.
Brunhilde has been turned by the vampire. She seems to be.
When she's like, "Oh no!"
So this vitality lash hits out, and the positive energy just blasts through Blard. She is thrown backwards, and thrown to the ground, rolls past this big hole, and comes up against the wood over here, and seems to be unconscious.
Oh.
Nice.
But she started off as dead, so
Yeah. Now she's mostly dead.
right. I'm worried she's only mostly dead. So we might need to go over there and make sure that she's really truly dead.
What's the
Silhouette.
big X you see across?
That
the
is
bow?
my 3 actions, sir.
All right, now it is Hexanguinate.
All right. I am also going to Vitality Lash. So I'm going to. What's the range on Vital Lash? I think it's.
Range on
Um,
Vitality Lash.
120.
Oh yeah, I'm
Is it,
fine.
is
here.
it that far?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
According to the spell spec,
Range
it's
30 feet.
It's 30.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
On my thing, it
That's-
says 120.
And you're the one that you put into the thing. It says 30. Hold on, let me check.
Yeah. Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah,
well,
the
I
spell.
like Tom's better. Let's go with that.
I mean, when I pull up the spell, it said range 120, but that could be.
I'm checking. No, it's
wrong.
range 30 feet.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm going to change it my
All right.
description
It
then.
must be the super improved Vitality Lash.
All
All
right.
right,
Well, it's
so
because he's taller.
That could be it.
Okay. I'm gonna get behind Grunhilde here, and I'm gonna hit Petrodon. Is that what it
Oop.
is here?
I didn't mean to throw you over there.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Ah! Hey, who threw me into the vampire? Turn my back for 1 second on you guys.
All right, that
Not
guy.
cool.
All right, so
Yeah.
he has to make a saving throw as well.
Do I have to roll Vitality Lash or not?
You don't have to. You
I
can
don't do
though.
anything.
You can do it now though. But
Well,
you
you
can-
should because they'll give you the damage.
Yeah, that's a good
Okay.
point. So go ahead and press your Vitality Lash button.
Oh, let me press it. Pressing.
Vitality Lash for a cantrip is a beast.
Yeah, it
Okay.
is.
Can be.
All right, here's my saving throw roll. Ooh, so close. He just barely missed it. So he takes full damage. That's 7 points. He didn't like that either.
All right.
So he's backing up a little bit. He's hissing and he's like, well, you get the impression that these guys do not this isn't the thing that they signed up for. And you get the impression that they are also surprised. These creatures don't typically get attacked.
Challenged,
Or challenged in any way. So this is all new for them. And they are unhappy about it. So they don't like that.
Did we
All right,
lose the turn order? Is it?
Oh,
Did
sorry,
I
hold
do
on.
something to
Oh, they
screw
did
up?
No, it
There
was
it
me.
is.
Oh, thank
There
you.
it is.
Okay.
They got the turn order. Every man for themselves.
All right. So Hex, that was a 2-action dig. You moved though, didn't you?
Yep.
So that's your 3 Akutagawa.
I'm just
You are up.
trying to fade in behind Grunhilde and Tenzin here, the
Good
big
thinking.
guys. I'm just like in between limbs and stuff.
I'm just a little guy.
Yeah.
All right. Akutagawa, you are up.
Yes, sir.
You
Huh.
see ZZ and Hex are both throwing positive energy at these vampires. One seems to be down. Another backs off. They're all hissing like cats over there.
Okay. Hold on a bit. Is there a vampire who we hurt? If we got
So
away?
this Rublard. So you left one outside. In
We
a
killed
pile.
one outside.
Killed one
Yeah.
outside. This
Wait, did we
Rublard.
kill him though?
Well,
That's a good question.
he was dead when we left him.
I mean, he was dead when he
He
started.
was mostly dead.
Mostly dead.
I didn't have any holy wafers, and I didn't have the chance to cut his head off. So
Yeah.
That's a good point. Or staked, or fire, or there's several ways that are traditional.
I understand cinnamon Altoids work great too.
yeah.
They work great. Those will kill anything.
Immerse him in running water.
And Thias loves them too. He eats them like the whole thing, like by the handful. I don't know how he does it. He's a thing. Anyway, Akutagawa, you are up. But yes, you see your friends, at least Xandarius and Hex, seem to be blasting away with positive energy in their at the vampire spawns, and they are not happy about it. They are displeased.
I see. That was down.
The Rublard is down. Can you guys see the names
Yeah.
on the thing?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Rublard is down. Petrodon is backed up a little bit. He basically Hex hit him with the Vitality Lash and backed him up a little bit away from Grugilda.
Was there a attack of opportunity for him leaving a threatened space? Or
Attack
did
of
he have to
opportunity.
do
That's
I
a
don't-
feat. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
it's a
feat. I
feat
don't-
into.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't get mine until level 6, I think.
that? Gotcha.
All right.
And
Well-
be careful. They're going to send a strongly worded letter because they're displeased.
They are displeased. All right. What's the plan, Akuta?
Yes, sir. Well, God, yeah, I'm just a goblin from the slums, but what I've heard is if you kill a vampire, he's not really dead unless you do
But
something
these are
else.
vampire spawns.
Double
so-
kill them. Double kill them.
Double kill them.
I hear when
Double
you
tap.
kill a vampire
Sure.
spawn,
Okay.
a puppy gets its wings.
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
First rule of
I'm
vampire
gonna
killing:
start to move.
double tap.
You
Yeah,
can't
whatever, yeah.
you can't kill them too many times. I mean,
I was ready to burn this whole place down, but then it sounds like the Coffinmaker seemed like like a legit person, so I didn't
Well,
want to burn his
he's
whole business
leaving,
down. Just
so.
yeah.
Well, this is his livelihood, though. I don't know.
Yeah, but if he's running out the door, you got a bow, you could shoot him.
On the other hand, he was seemingly harboring these guys. Now,
Yeah.
Magda, you remember Magda said that she'd heard arguing in the late night, that kind of thing. So maybe it was
I'm
sort
sure
of
he's been coerced.
yeah, coercive or unwilling. He was an unwilling sort of thing. But
You know, they
Sort of
charm.
maybe a mutually a beneficial arrangement. We suck them, you slap them, sort of thing.
Now,
Yeah, it could be.
I have on good authority that Patronid said something derogatory towards your mother.
Yep.
ooh, that's bad.
Right before Mother's Day, too.
Yeah.
Which is even badder, worser.
Right?
You know what I
more
meant.
bad.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Akuda does not know what to do. Does anybody know how to permanently kill a vampire spawn?
Nah, don't worry about that. Just kill it.
I mean,
Attack it.
I think
Do some
I think
damage.
chopping off the head does seem to be difficult to recover from.
Sure.
I understand wooden
Oh, I don't
spoons
know.
are
We had some classmates in
properly
high
applied.
school that didn't seem to matter.
All right.
They're mostly head dead.
Let's if it's okay, I'm gonna move 6 squares. My movement speed is 25. Can I move 6 squares?
Yes.
Move
5 squares. 25 is 5 squares.
All right, I'll go
You can
1,
move 6, but then that's a second move.
Oh,
Yep.
2,
yes.
3, 4, 5.
Okay.
6.
Ooh.
Now, I am
He's
trying
up to some goblin shit.
I am trying to do goblin shit. Now I have my dog slicer out. Can I reach this guy and chop his head
You're
off?
gonna have to move again.
You have to get 5 feet
You'll have to do a
closer.
move, which means you'll only get
yeah.
one action.
If he moves, doesn't he threaten square if he moves though?
No, he's moving into a threatened square, which is fine. Remember, in Pathfinder 2, attacks of opportunity. So Pathfinder 1 was
Yeah, that's
quite
what I'm thinking.
wanton when it comes to attacks of opportunity. Anybody could get one. They were all over the place. You could pile them up. It was crazy.
6 different
Pathfinder
flanks.
2, much more conservative when it comes to whipping around attacks of opportunity. In fact, not everybody can do it. You have to have a feat, as Gwen pointed out. So a bit more judicious on their attacks of opportunity. But so yes, if you wanted to answer your question, if you wanted to slide that diagonal square, it would cost you a move action, but you could get right up next to that creature.
All right,
It does not seem to be
Slide over
moving.
here, give you a moment.
I will move one more, and if I have time for my last action, I will slice off its head with my dog slicer.
That's good.
Okay, so you're gonna slide up there, and
Yeah.
you're gonna take your dog slicer. Now, in this case, you get a you have a defenseless creature. So there's difference. You might get an auto crit.
Okay.
It's not called defenseless though. What is it called?
It's almost like a coup de grace.
Yeah. Let me see.
Puppies in
If that's
box.
in there. I do coup de grace and it says onion soup. So, I don't know. Maybe this database is not perfect.
Perfect. I give him the old onion
Yeah.
soup.
Well,
that should
if
be
it's, you know,
that should be canon now, Les. Hit him with the old onion soup.
yeah, you just got to add some garlic in that onion soup, and it goes
Right.
quite well.
That's right. Maybe if it were garlic soup, it would work.
That's it.
Conscious. Hold on a second. Unconscious. All right. You're sleeping but knocked out. All right. So, you're sleeping. They're unconscious. So you can't act. You take a -4 penalty to AC, perception, and reflex saves, and you have the blinded and off guard condition. Off guard condition is the real tricky bit. You're distracted or otherwise unable to focus. You take a -2 penalty to AC. This gives you the off guard condition. Others can make you off guard against everything. All right. So you essentially you still have to hit her, and this is so you still have to roll an attack.
Okay.
Because things can always go wrong. It's like, my dog slicer broke, that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm gonna rule that if you do a successful hit for a certain amount of damage,
Yeah.
her head will pop off.
All right, great. I'm going to do that now.
Let's see it. I want
I
to see
raise
it.
my
Push
I
little
raise my
daisies,
dog
make the head
slicer.
pop off.
I raise my dog slicer and I bring it down.
Oh,
don't
a
think so.
natural one on
Really?
the fumble on the thing. A natural
Wow.
run. All right, so I need you to roll another strike and see if we have
Great.
to go. See if we can
Great.
confirm. All you need to beat is honestly you need a 10. So
Yeah,
okay, so
right.
it is a unconfirmed fumble, so no problems for you, but it does end your turn, and you have
Wow.
not cut off her head.
They're gonna
Okay.
cut your own head off there. That would have been spectacular.
Wow.
I cut off
He
anybody
got
else.
confused.
I'll show him I mean business by cutting my own head off.
Yeah, he's the
All
Goblin
right,
Suicide Squad.
all right, Tenzin, you're up. It's a goblin Akazi.
I move to here
Okay. Oh, hello,
and I attack Pietron.
Petro. Then. All right.
And I am going to
What are you gonna
strike
do to
him
him?
with flurry of blows.
Okay. All right. Unarmed
19.
strike. 19 is a hit.
I'm going to strike with the second one.
Okay.
7 doesn't look like it'll hit.
No, that won't hit.
But
that's 2 actions. Oh, that's the
no,
second
that's
of the
a single
flurry.
action.
That's
Yeah,
the second
that's
of the
a-
flurry.
Yeah,
So,
gotcha. Third
he'll-
action.
he's
Dare you?
still going to have to save for
Stunning fist.
stunning fist.
Okay.
And hang on a second. So he's got 7 damage. I'm going to wait a second. I moved
You moved.
flurry of blows. I can still do my third attack.
You can still do your third attack.
Let's go for it.
Miss.
6. Thank
All right. So what is the saving throw? Is it a fort save?
18. Yeah.
It's an 18 fort save. That's pretty tough. But let's see what he does. Oh,
close.
crap. All right. So he
he's-
is stunned.
He's
Hold on.
stunned for one of his actions.
I have
So
to.
he only gets 2 actions.
I got to check and see if they are immune to stuns. I don't think they are, but I'm going to check.
Oh.
Immunities. Disease, paralyzed. Is stunning a paralyzed? No, it doesn't.
stunned is
I
stunned.
think
I'll
is
have
it-
to look.
Slowed? Is that what happened? He's slowed?
No.
No,
Oh, he's stunned.
He's
just
stunned for
stunned.
just one action?
Just one action. If he had critically failed, then it would be the entire turn.
Right.
But it's just
Okay.
he loses one of his 3 actions.
Okay. Can do. Make that happen. And that was my good man, Petrodin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got it. All right. He's in. All right. So he is stunned. I'm just going to put a quick mark on him. Pink is the color of stunning. Let's do this
Fair.
right way. Okay. There we go. That it for you, Tenzin? Yeah, that was all your things.
Yeah.
All right. Iggy. And then finally, it'll
Right.
be Henrik at the Coffinmaker's turn.
Oops, on the wrong screen. You know, I was just thinking, guys, we should have known it was vampires because this house is on a dead end street.
He's doing vicious mockery against his
Yeah.
own party.
I don't have bitches. I will move to there and then I will cast
You can take the elephant out of the
Disrupt
circus,
Undead
but you can't take
at,
the circus
at
out of the
guy
elephant.
who's stunned. You have a DC 18 fort save to try to pull
So
up.
what are you doing? Are you vitality lashing my stunned
No,
guy?
Disrupt Undead it's called.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
Disrupt
Hold on.
Undead.
One moment.
I'll copy and paste and put it in.
Disrupt undeadage. Oh, it's a variant of vitality lash.
Yeah.
I guess
Got
so.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So what is the DC on that? Is it 18 as well?
DC 18 fortitude check.
Well, I have been missing fortitude saves all day, so let's see what this does. And I missed that one as well.
Oh.
So what
Yes.
is the damage?
2d6.
2d6.
And the bless doesn't help because I didn't do an attack roll, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Oh, does
Eight
Black work
points
on the
of
tackle?
damage. All right, not quite enough, but he didn't like that either. Even with the stunning, the positive energy, you guys are just blasting away at these dudes. All right, did you have any more?
That's 3.
That's
So
your
I'm done.
3. All right. Henrik is like, screw this. And you can hear him bump, 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 running down the stairs with his
We'll come
box.
find him later.
Yeah.
Hey,
All
babe,
right.
we'll be back up later.
I'm assuming someone at some point is going to be like, hey, we just inherited a Coffinmaker shop. Uh,
Like,
new
Les, we're
business.
gonna forget all the rest of the adventure. We're just gonna we're gonna really corner the market here. And
we're changing the name of the campaign to Coffins are us. All right. That being said, it's Grugilda's turn as we go into round 3. The vampire spawns are getting bounced around quite a little bit.
Okay. All right.
Brunhilde.
I'm gonna assume that Tenzin's gonna be able to take out that Pietriden.
Well, no, finish him. I'd go
Finish
over and
him?
finish him. Yeah,
All
take
right,
him out.
I'll
And finish
step
him.
up, and then I will strike this guy. I'm
Okay.
not gonna bother intimidating strike because if I hit him, he's dead. So I'll just try to hit him.
You should get +1.
Oh, a miss.
Oh,
First attack is a
no.
miss.
All
So
right, well, I'll try to hit him a second time. That
you got
is
one
not
more action.
right.
And 11
my
is a
goodness.
miss.
Is
Hold on,
it is
Look
a
at
12 a
the
hit?
point.
12, actually.
because of the bless. Yeah, no,
Bless.
12 is a miss too. So 2 misses.
Oh no! Apparently, I was really shaken by being grappled.
That cold
That was the
touch,
guy,
the cold
too.
dead touch of a vampire
I
spawn
miss
on your
being
flesh.
level 18 with
Oh.
+30 everything.
Did he disrupt the beads in my beard? That's not right.
There was some bead disruption. There were some jimmies rustled. All right, Rublard. Under Akutagawa's administrations does not move. Tenzin, is Kuda back? No. Tenzin's
Like
facing
Rulard woke up to
Iggy's in
Sorry,
line,
I'm
and
back.
Hex. Iggy and
I'm back.
Akuda, give me a quick perception check.
Sorry about that. I got some things happening.
You got to take care of it tomorrow. We got it.
Perception. I did something right.
Natty Twunzo. Yeah, you see it. So the
Deception or
damage.
preception?
Oh, perception, not
Oh,
deception.
oops.
Dude,
Sorry.
it's a 20.
It's still, yeah, it's still a 20.
Here you are.
Perception 21, still good enough. All right, so Rublar, the vampire spawn, after being hit by, and I believe this was Xandarius's vitality lash, had, there was some blood coming out of her mouth and nose, some bruising that kind of her very pale skin. But you can see that bruising seems to be fading at a rapid rate.
Les, he crit fail there, so I think Rulard should wake up to Akutagawa gently caressing his cheek or something. Instead of patting on the head. As his crit fail, it's like wakes up uncomfortably. They make eye contact. I'm like, what are you doing?
But those bruises are fading, and very briefly, you see sort of an eyelid start to flutter a little bit.
Oh no.
Merovian takes a look at this scene and disappears. Poop.
Oh.
And Grughilda, give me a perception check.
Hopefully I'm rolling better than perception. Where's
He
perception?
moves, it's still creaky
Hey, Les,
board.
can
22.
Faline do a perception check too?
Where is Faline? Yeah, sure, why not?
She's right
X2.
behind.
Sometimes.
Broomhilda got a 22.
Grughilda got out of 22. All right. At first, because of the darkness in this upper room, there's not a lot of light up here. At first, it seems like Merovian has disappeared, but what instead you see, it looks like there is some sort of column of mist, very faint, where Merovian once was.
He
Oh, boy.
farted.
And it's beginning, and it moves. That mist trucks over to the side of the wall and begins moving down the wall, and it moves all the way to here.
Right, dumb question.
Wow.
Where's the perception on this character?
It is by initiative. It is down on your character thing, bottom right.
All the way to the right.
Okay. Thank you.
Faline can see invisible. So technically, Dan, so a 15, I think Faline would spot the mist. Technically, Maruvian is not invisible.
Right, but
And-
she may get a sense of a shape if there's a shape. If there's
It's like
no
a
shape,
column. It's not like a shape. It's like a
Okay.
column of mist, or
That's
yeah, just kind of moving through. And Hex, you see it too. As if you didn't see it at
Right.
first, but now that it's moving along the wall, you spot it as well with your perception of 18.
Got
But
it.
it is like 10 feet away from you now. But it does seem to be moving south.
If you had a jelly jar, you could maybe scoop some of it up and then later on he might be missing like, a foot or
I'd say burn it off.
I did not get jelly
Here
jar
I
on
am without my
basic,
jelly jars.
basic
Yeah.
loadout.
Jump over and breathe in. Just
All right, Petrodin. He is in a bad state. So what is he gonna do? I don't know. One
Gonna
second.
go batty.
The windows don't always.
Well, so that is one of their powers.
Death by stereo.
No, he is going to step this way. Burn an action there. And then he is going to try and dominate Tenzin. His red eyes look at Tenzin. Follow me, become my slave, he says.
you're too short.
Drawing a too short. Drawing a will save from you.
Will save.
You're like, hey, my eyes are up here.
Ooh, that might not be enough. What did I gotta check. It is the will save. Ooh, that is not gonna be enough.
oh no.
High spell DC of the vampires. Ooh. Yeah, you got a 15. All right. So
Yeah.
all right. So it is just barely enough. You find yourself falling into this guy's eyes, pictured, and the guy you just hit, that Grughilda swung twice at it, missed, and you're like, maybe this guy, maybe there's something more to this dude. Maybe I want to be his friend. But then you're like, no, I don't. What am I talking about? As you tear your face away from his eyes, and you hear Petrodin as he's saying, "You will be my slave," and he's like, I'm not done with you yet. And that was his 2 actions after being stunned for 1. So that's it for him. And now, Zandarius.
Make the emanation 10 foot larger, please.
All right,
Radius.
an action to sustain.
Yeah.
Excellent. Will do another 10 feet. That thing's going to be the whole damn neighborhood before things happen.
Yeah, that's all right. Get everybody.
No, that's lovely. Does that help on the will saves when they keep trying to like?
Bless, I think, actually does help on will saves. Hold on a second. I have to check.
I didn't see anywhere where it said anything for saves. Seems like it should, but I don't think it does.
Okay.
Bless. All right. Blessings from beyond help your companions to strike true. You and your allies gain a +1 status bonus to attack rolls. Just attack rolls.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Attack class. Okay.
It's a crusader spell. All right. So that's 1 action. Zandarius, what are you doing with your other 2?
I want to do vitality, or not vitality lash. Hang on a second here. Let me close that. Actually, I do want to do vitality lash on Petrodon, or I can't read what that it is.
Petrodin?
Petrodon, yes, please.
Petrodin. All right. I have to do another
You
saving
gotta-
throw.
You'll have to take a 5-step. You'll have to take a step forward to him, Tom.
Oh no.
You're
Oh.
35.
Do you have enough
There you go.
actions?
He doesn't.
All right, then I won't do the emanation thing. I'll take a 5-foot step and blast him.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Let me take the.
Actually, if I'm going to move, I won't do the emanation thing, and I'll just move up, and it'll
Oh,
get
right.
everybody in there anyway.
That gets everyone up there.
All right. You could take more than 5 feet. You can move up to your full move
Yep.
action.
I'm going to come to the firing line here.
Gotcha. And then you're going to blast away with Vitality Lash.
Yes, please.
This time I'm going to make the saving throw. And I did. Holy cow. I knew it. All right. So I'm calling my own shots now. All right. So he made it, but he did not crit save, so it's half. So he
Okay.
takes 4 points. In this case, that is enough to blast him backwards, and he falls down amidst the broken, splintered wood and lands heavily atop an old crate, an old busted crate.
Yeah, Tenzin, since you don't have any knives, you're gonna have to go chew his neck off.
I'm just gonna twist it.
Hex, you are up. You got two vamps down and one that seems to have turned into mist.
Can I
Burn
target the mist?
Burn the mist.
Can you
Can I-
target the mist? Yep,
Yeah.
probably. You could see it.
Area of effect would do it.
I would think.
There's something in the mist. All right.
It's not Adrian Bubo and
Yeah,
Pirate
area
Treasure.
of effect.
Sing Misty for me.
All right. That's an old callback there. Okay, what, 76 or something? Okay, let's see. Vitality Dash.
All right. So your
Vitality lash.
vitality lashing the mist. So hold on, I've got to check something.
I cast magic missile. So what do you got?
Okay. So in this case, its body is semi-solid. It's enables to move through spaces, 1 inch in diameter, no
You're
redemption.
talking about the monster, not me, right?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
trying to figure out
like, gosh,
what
I know
that
I've gotten a little
does.
soft over the years, but
I'm trying to figure out if hold on. I'm going to
Target's corrupted essence
I
energy
annoy
is
the
what
mist.
he's attacking. You demolish the target's corrupted essence with energy from the Creation's Forge.
yeah, what he said.
vampire using mist as its face is a cloud of vapor, but is still a creature and not an object or a hazard, and still subject to effects that can target it unless explicitly immune. It deals vitality lash, targets a creature, deals positive damage, and is especially effective against something. Nothing about mist form makes a vampire immune to vitality damage, so that is a hit. I have to make
Saving
another
throw.
save.
One
I feel
thing that we missed earlier when I forget. Oh, Rubelard critically failed against it. She would have been enfeebled for 1 turn.
yeah,
Well,
she's
she's dead
definitely
now.
that. Okay, so the mist rolls its fortitude save and rolls a natural
one.
one.
It's critical fail.
Oh.
Good fail.
He takes the damage.
18, wouldn't it?
No, it
Is there a chart?
Critical fail.
No,
Does
it's a
it
critical
depend
if the
fail.
on
creature
what?
critical fails, no, it's just well, why would
It's
it?
10 below. It's 10 below the DC.
It's 10
then.
below, so it's a critical fail.
So it would be a crit fail, so it would take the critical damage, wouldn't it? Okay. What does a miss do when it takes critical damage? It probably, and it's like envelopes on itself and it's
Well,
twisting around
here's
and
one for
spinning.
you. How does
Discombobulated.
how does mist become enfeebled?
Well, the creature behind it would be enfeebled.
Okay.
So,
Becomes cotton candy or something.
all right.
He's enfeebled.
Hold on, I gotta look up and see what happens
is
when you're
enfeebled?
enfeebled.
Lose
I
blood
don't
less.
know.
Perfect.
Well, I know if it would affect like your athletics, and then also if you
Well, it
had
might mess
like
with
an
his concentration, may bring him out of mist. I don't know.
oh yeah, an attack
Your
like if your attack is like a strength, attack.
Oh, it's on strength. So when you are enfeebled, you take a status penalty equal to the condition value to strength-based rolls and DCs, including melee attacks, damage, and athletics checks.
Mm.
So there you go. So he is enfeebled 1.
That's only until Hex goes again. So
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
that
like
was
if
in
he was
my-
going to try to grapple somebody.
'Cause that
Correct.
was in
Yeah.
my
Or
light
any sort of physical any attack that would be based in physicality.
and
So does he come out of the
and
mist?
I can see what Hex was targeting. Is that correct?
Maybe. Yeah. Well, you'd have to do a perception check because you did do a perception check
Does it
last
look
time.
like an Emperor Palpatine move when I just zap the herbs?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like this. I mean, this cloud, this very faint cloud of mist, kind of recoils from Hex's attack. I'm assuming there's some sort of there's some sort of verbal component. It's just like, "Big on you."
And where was that? Over here?
Yeah, give me right here. Actually, give me a quick perception
Oh,
check.
whoa, it's abreast of us. Okay, wow.
Me personally.
No, Xandarius. Yeah, Xandarius. Go ahead and do a thing.
Okay,
Hex, do you have more to do? Ooh, okay, yeah, ZZ
Um,
Top. You can see him.
the only thing I'm going to do is back up into what I feel is a more defensive position behind near Xandarius. That's it.
Okay, you may do so.
Reminding myself I am no longer a warrior and I need to not be on the front line.
Come out and play.
Akutagawa.
All right. Let's see. Uh,
chop his head
So-
off.
You want to take another crack at that head chopping?
is that guy's head still attached?
Oh yeah.
Not for long.
All right, let's have an attack roll. Try not to
Here
roll
we
another
go.
one.
You get
And
to
I
add
roll-
one.
Ooh,
25.
there's
All
a
right.
good one.
So, and
Oh,
6 damage.
wow.
So, yeah, 25 would effectively be a critical hit. So, I'm not sure why you're doing bludgeoning damage, but in this
I'm not sure
case,
either.
yeah, we can fix that, I think. And you get
Dog
sneak attack
slicer.
damage. Yeah, so the dog slicer comes down and severs the head, and black blood goes squirting out, all over that wood onto your hands and thing as you have to
Yeah.
kind of like saw it off. It seems the eyes fly open as you do so, and the mouth is like as
Just
you
like
saw
goblin
through, it can't
gravy
say
your mother
anything.
used to make.
But black blood is just squirting out all everywhere. It gets all over you. It smells. But the body, now once you have the severed head in your hand, the eyes are blinking and looking around as they slowly kind of like go dark. But the body is sort of like thrashing around in the wood, and there's a big clatter as it thrashes around over in the wood. But now you end that 6 seconds. You have the head in your hand. There's
Uh-huh.
blood all over you, and the body finally stops moving.
Goodness, you look like a mass murderer.
Oh,
Tell you what, you might want to go out the window and finish the other guy.
Yeah, the guy outside is probably the next highest priority.
All right. 10 so that's not a
right.
full round. Well, I guess it would be kind of a full round action to kind of saw through. So but you are now actually it's probably 2 actions. So you have another action left if you want to do something like throw the head or throw the head at one of your friends.
okay.
You always
Oh.
say you wanted
It's
to
a
get a
party
little ahead.
trick.
So hold on.
Hey guys, loot, and then sort of throw it in the air.
Hold on a minute. What about that guy? It
He's
says-
down.
Is his head still attached?
Oh yeah.
We're
Okay.
serious about the guy outside, by the way.
For the
Yeah,
minute.
we are
We
serious.
were serious about the guy
We're
outside.
serious. There's a guy outside who's been laying there for a while. He may be the one that's coming back to life here quicker.
Well, I don't know where he is though.
He was where we left him. He was below the
You were
window.
with us when we were there, just out in the
He-
alley.
Window? Which window?
He's outside here up this
All right.
wall.
Mm-hmm. Remember, he tried to climb up into the window
Is there a
of like the
window here?
kitchen. So he was like more south. Yeah,
What's here? A wall?
that's a wall. Yeah, no windows up here. Well, there's one window up here. It's like over here.
I mean,
What's
the
this?
building's a bit rickety.
What? Oh, that's a door. Okay. Sorry. All right. Very well. If somebody promises to chop off that guy's head, I will
Grimhild will
go
take care of it.
dash around. I'll go up.
You only got
to-
one move, so just move.
All right. I'm gonna move to here.
Okay, give
And I'm
me
gonna get-
a quick perception check.
I'm gonna get ready to climb out the window.
Okay, sounds good.
Perception check. I roll a. Oh my God.
Natural 1. Okay, good to
Yeah.
know. All right, Iggy.
Wow.
He doesn't even
Wow.
see a
Where
window.
is
there.
Iggy? Oh, there you are.
He's right there.
There I am.
Iggy Stardust.
Literally right in the middle of the room. So okay.
Okay, so first at the mist,
Uh-huh.
I do the
The
Disrupt
disrupt undead. What are you doing?
disrupt undead.
Oh, okay, perfect. All right,
So
so I
these-
have to make another 7 throw. Here we go. Ooh,
No.
how much damage? 4
Ugh,
points
crappy
of damage. Got it. All right.
roll. Then,
Well,
because that takes 2 actions,
Mist didn't like that shoot either.
Faline will come to about here.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Uh,
Closing in on the mist.
And then I will cast at the mist, Clinging Sand.
Can you do both? Can you do both of those in one action?
Faline is doing it, not Iggy.
No. I'm doing it, but the Clinging Sand is a single action.
Oh, okay. Clinging sand. So hold on. Let me look at this.
I'll do the Clinging Snow, and then you can just change it to sand.
Gotcha. Okay. Clinging ice, according to the thing. So, all right. So here's the thing. Can it affect mist?
The movement might not work. I'm hoping I still get the 1d4 damage.
So is it ice?
No, he
No,
does
it's
it. When he
sand.
does it, it's sand.
Oh,
Is the
okay.
same.
Yeah, the sand base.
Is the mist liquidy?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If it was a mist, it would be water based. The freezing would affect it.
Well, no, ignore the freezing. This is sand.
Yeah,
He's doing that's something
it's like
else, but
it's like wet sand.
He's desert, so
Yeah,
Yeah, it would become wet sand, like quicksand.
yeah. Well, it'd be
Yeah, it
would
looks
muddy 'em up.
like the damage portion of it would be okay. The penalty to speed would not be. It would not negatively affect a mist from moving.
Okay.
All right. So I need to make is it a save? I just make it's a
reflex. DC 18 reflex.
All right. So reflex save. It doesn't say basic reflex. It's just regular. Oh, it says
But
what happens.
remember,
Okay.
he's enfeebled, so I don't know if that makes a difference.
No, it's not a physical thing. So
Alrighty.
it's a reflex. It's getting out of the way. So it's not a physical problem. So let's look at what is the reflex on these bad boys.
Oh, I would
Probably
think
pretty sweet.
that would affect it.
Especially-
Ooh, it's actually kind of sweet. Yeah, it's better than Fort. All right. Well, it doesn't matter.
Ooh.
All right. So more damage. In this case,
Yes.
it's D4, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
1 point.
Now,
Okay.
this may also not matter. It's up to you. But the reason I moved Faline up was she will then burst, and a 5-foot radius sphere of sand now spews out from her.
Mhm.
Normally, it would make the whole area difficult terrain. I know the
Okay.
mist is floating, but I was
Oh,
kind
right.
of hoping
Well, it still would.
thrown at the mist might slow it down.
Well, it might not affect the mist, but there'd still be difficult terrain.
Yeah. So how
Yeah.
big is it?
5-foot
diameter.
radius around
All
her.
right, rad.
5-foot radius. Okay, let me do that. Around her. All right. So
Engulfing the mist, but not me.
okay. Let me see. If this is. I'm going to see if this looks cool. If it doesn't look cool, then we'll get rid of it. But can you see that? Does
Yeah.
it look? Does it look like a 5? Because it stops at the wall.
Yep.
Otherwise, it's a 5-foot radius. Actually, it needs to spread out a little bit, so it's like there and there. All right. And so I'm going to send
You
that to
can
the
make
back.
sandcastles later.
All right. Very cool. Very cool.
And then she comes back.
Probably sprinkling through those
All right.
holes into the down below.
Very cool.
So at least the mist should be more visible now or something? With all that-
I guess. Yeah. I mean, kind of. I mean, you could see it. It's still mist, though. You know what I mean?
It's dirty mist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of dirty now. All right, so that's Iggy. Akuda, give me another perception check, please.
I'll do my best. Apparently, I need glasses.
You looked. There you go.
That's
Much better.
it.
look right
Oh,
at the
Daddy
gun.
Twanzo. All right, so Akuda, you are in the process of climbing out of that window.
Yep.
And you look down, and the first thing you hear is the slam of a door.
Uh-oh.
And then you hear footsteps. It looks like running footsteps. Of a that sounds like a person in the street. And before you, as you look down and look at the things, uh, you see Heinrich running down the street.
Oh,
And I say running in the most generous sense of the word because one, he's an older man, and we don't run. Second, he's carrying a big trunk or box, an ornately carved trunk or box.
He's carrying it.
He's
We don't
carrying it
run.
like he's got hold of it in the handles, and he's sort of hustling down the street. Running is far too generous a word. He is sort of hurrying down the street.
Bow
But he's
shot in
he's
the back
carrying
of
that
the
he's
leg.
carrying
Is
a
he-
big carved box with him.
Is he going full Yellowbeard? Stumble, stumble, crawl, crawl, stagger, stagger.
He's staying on his feet, but he's trucking down the street and he's like looking backwards and sort of thing. He
We're getting
doesn't see
Sing
you
Misty
though.
for me references. I figure a Yellowbeard reference would be okay here.
He wanted.
I'm gonna
He
move on to
died
Ice
like he
Pirates
always
next.
wanted to.
He died like he lived, carrying a box.
Horribly.
Let me go ahead and do
We'll
this.
move on to
It's
Ice Pirate
bright
references.
light. Let's see. Can we see
Ice
him now?
Pirates. I hadn't thought about that one for a long time.
What was his name that starred? Robert somebody?
Yeah. Who was in Dano?
All right. So there, yeah, you can see him. I've just put some light on him so you guys can see him. But Kuda, you
Or he's
see
in
this guy
Vegas.
trucking down you see him trucking down the street and he's headed into town. But he's got this box. Keep in mind it's like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
So there's nobody on the street, but you can see him. He does not see you. He was looking back towards the front door, which is like over here.
Uh-huh.
Kill him,
And that's the
Kuda.
door that you heard slam.
Talking about
That's
Robert
fine.
Urich.
He's
Robert
got,
Urich, that's it.
Yeah.
He's
oh,
got
Robert
your
Urich.
Spencer for hire himself.
Spencer.
Kuda, he's got your golden box.
I want to follow him.
Well, you're up in a window, and it's
That's
not your
okay.
turn.
Okay.
That's
And
okay.
I
Just
wouldn't
leap
worry
out.
about him.
He might be
No?
escaping with his. So you kind of caught in a pickle. Although so he's definitely human. The difference between Heinrich and these vampire spawns is significant.
Yeah.
So he was definitely human. And you remember hearing from Magda that she'd heard arguing and that kind of stuff in the middle of the night that got quite loud, and that there were people in and out in the middle of the night, which you must assume are these guys. But it could be that he was an unwilling participant in this, and that he had been either told or threatened or coerced in some way to keep these creatures here. And you could see in the room that you're in, there are crates standing about. I mean, you can see there are stacks of wood, but there's some of the stacks of wood are very obviously like raw materials for coffin making. Elsewhere, there are crates, and these crates seem to be broken open. And if you take, and I think you guys took a moment at the very beginning of this thing, and you noticed that the crates were broken open from the inside. So it's possible these spawns were brought here in crates, delivered to here, and this guy was told to keep an eye on them, help them, whatever, by some third party. That's
we know
speculation,
that-
of course.
There were 4 creatures, right? We're fighting 3 here and we fought one downstairs.
Mhm.
How many crates are there?
Broken crates?
Yeah.
6.
Oh, 6.
6. Okay.
All right, and Grukilda, it is your turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move up to the Pietraden,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to hit him and see if I can't remove his head as well.
Okay.
Kudagawa made it look pretty easy. But choppy.
You get a
16
plus-
will
you get a-
hit.
You got a plus
17.
1 on that from
A
the blast.
17. And so with 14 damage plus, are you raging? No, I don't think
Oh
so.
yeah, I'm raging.
Raging? Okay. And so 17 points of damage total. It's not a crit, but you do take your two-handed sword, bring it down hard, and the head comes away, rolls off to the side, and there's like a half a heartbeat when this immense glurt of blood goes shooting out of the neck hole and hits Akutagawa from behind.
Really?
You're already bloody.
You're already dirty. The head rolls like over here onto the ground, and it's sort of like looking up. The eyes are now open, but they're entirely black with blood, and the sclera have filled with blood.
So because I have a third, I've moved, and then I
Mhm.
hit. So I will, if that head is nearby, I would
Mhm.
sort of like using my sword like a baseball bat,
You want
like
to clonk
tuck
it?
it away so it doesn't like magnetically
Like
come back
reattach?
together or
back to the
something.
body.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're golfing it into in like what, like in this direction? I want
How about
Yeah,
through the
like
window?
over here is
Through the
fine.
window.
Out the window. No. Some child could be scared. That's no good.
so like
A
that
dog
direction?
could get it, and yeah.
A dog could get it.
Vampire dogs.
Hey, Scruffy, what'd you find? What do you got there, buddy? What do you got?
Vampire dogs got to eat too.
All right, so you're golfing it, and but the arrow, does the arrow indicate the general area in which you are trying to golf this head? Okay, great.
Yes.
It'll be like Invasion of the Body Snatchers with the vampire head and the dog body.
All right, give me a quick melee strike at your highest roll. Not gonna second attack, but a first attack.
Oh,
11. Yeah, you managed
12.
to hit the head,
Okay.
and it goes in a beautiful arc, sort of like it's almost like slow motion goes flying, and it lands
chip
over
shot.
here, sort of in the wood, and sort of rolls around on this wood over here, landing atop of it.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
Let's see. Do I have any head art?
Any head
I might.
And be careful typing that question in.
I'll tell you right here.
And then the police came for less, and it was a kind of a weird situation for her. But
You don't really. It's not just like a head. That's what I want. Is a head. Just a severed head. That's all I want. It's not that big a
That
deal.
work?
All right. Well, I guess I
I can't wait.
don't
I can't wait to get to the
have that.
I'm gonna
but,
do a transcript on this this thing later. And, Lester demanded a severed head.
So what I'm going to do is I am going to put a little, which is, perfect. It's right there. The purple circle is representative of the head.
Yeah, there's sort of a not quite smiley face. I guess I had zoomed in. I could have made it more like an X on the
dwarves. The
eyeball.
dwarves, that's okay. The dwarves are not known for their artistic ability.
That's his ear.
There we go. That's good. That's
All right. So Rublard is dead. Maruvian is up. So the mist.
And I think you did that backwards, didn't you?
No. Did I?
Okay.
No.
Boulard was dead, Petroleum was dead, and the other guy you just got rid of.
Rublard is dead. Petrodin is dead. Well, they've been beheaded.
Right.
It is Maruvian's turn. I've got Maruvian's thing. It's the mist. So the mist.
Oh.
So
exactly.
I am. So the mist is going to. So they move. It moves slower. So it's half speed. So their speed is 30. So it moves 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the mist trucks all the way down there. You can see it pretty easily, but it's just kind of going along the wall. It feels like, oh, I know what it's doing. It's going to bleed. Instead of going that way, it's going to bleed out of these shutters over here. It's bleeding out into the street.
Tag the where you're doing that.
Oh, sorry.
Is that a window there?
That is a shuttered window there.
Okay, so it made
indeed.
it to the window. So next round it's going to be bleeding through the shutters.
You betcha.
Okay.
All right. And okay. Now Xandarius.
All right. I'm going to move and hit the mist.
Okay. What are you hitting it with?
Our best friend, the Vitality
Lash. Okay. All right. Here we go.
That's a serviceable little spell. I like it.
Here we go. Yeah, for a cantrip.
Well, it's against undead.
It's a beast of a cantrip. All right, so here's my saving throw. Oh, he did not make it. So that is 11 points of damage. And the mist seems to dissipate.
Is a body form?
Does it spray out
does.
coins like Sonic when you kill him?
So
That would be cool.
Little-
Silver
little
coins come
rings,
popping
yeah.
out.
Ring, 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 ring.
It's the mushroom that shrinks back down.
Yeah.
1 second. So yeah, the mist seems to dissipate, and then almost like appearing from nowhere, the body materializes and slips to the ground.
I've already done my
Chop
3
off
actions,
his
so I
head.
can't move to it.
All right, that is your 3. So now it is Hexanguinate's turn. Hex, you seem to be one of the few people in this group that doesn't have a vampire head.
I know. I'm feeling like
I am
Doesn't have
feeling
a
left
vampire
out.
what?
Doesn't have a
Ahead.
vampire head.
Oh,
Feeling left out.
Because I don't
All right.
remember Akutagawa saying that he put his vampire head anywhere. So I'm assuming
No,
he's
he
still
left
got
it. He left it over there. Oh, you think he's
Yeah.
carrying it? He's gonna throw it out the window at Heinrich.
everybody 5 foot or less has to have a head.
all right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go get a head over here.
I'm just going to put the purple circle there, since purple seems to be the color of heads. We're going to, Akuda,
I'll saw
until
the
you tell
sucker
me
off.
different, you still have the head.
I don't
right.
want to get ahead of myself.
Extra
Two
experience
heads are
points
better
for
than
you.
one.
All right. So I think that's my action. And since I think we're falling out of combat, right? I'm just gonna saw the head off.
All right. Do you have actions left from that movement?
Yeah, you should have moved
I was
twice
2
and
actions
still
to
have one
move.
attack.
Yeah, I still have
Okay.
1 action left. So
One action. All right. Give me an
Yeah.
attack roll.
Get to
Yeah,
add
that was
plus
just
1.
35 feet right there that you moved.
Yeah, but that's
so.
two moves.
all right. So attack roll. I've been only casting spells so far. So what do I got to attack? Just
14. Well, no, that's less is
there you go.
20 is a hit.
Nice.
But and that
21
would be-
actually.
Yeah, 21. And that would be,
Yeah.
considering that they're effectively AC 10, that is a critical. So you get the 8 point of damage. You have to saw for a little bit, and there's blood getting all over. I mean, when you finally come up with that head, you have from like the bicep down, you are covered in black blood. It's everywhere. It's on your feet. Because there's a giant pool of blood under there. It's just Republic. You guys see, look around, and Hex kind of turns around. I was like, I got one. And
I'm
he's
gonna whisper
covered.
under my breath the whole time while I'm doing it. I'm one of the good guys. I'm one of the good guys. I'm one of the good guys. As arterial
Hey,
blood is splaying
Hey,
everywhere.
Xandarius, have you noticed that under 3 feet tall, we're working with a bunch of headhunters?
I hear you. Well,
I'm sure we can find
probably
somebody here
taller
to
than
shrink
3
a head
feet.
for us.
Door's like 4.5. So
All right, so that's Hex. Akutagawa. So you had said in thing that you would like to follow the Coffinmaker instead of looking for the vampire outside that did not have his head removed.
Oh, right. He's still got his own head.
Oh, he took off. He had to run up.
yeah, we need to run out to where that guy is and cut his head off.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
One of us can head down there now, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll put Akuda on a shelf. We'll go to Tenzin.
Dash, baby, dash.
Yeah, I could probably I'll head outside like they are asking us to do.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
dash.
hey, Kool-Aid. You probably could bust right through the walls.
No, I'm not doing that. I could easily go over to the window and hop out the window though, but
Is it quicker for you? Do that.
Are you gonna throw yourself out the window?
well, I've got cat fall.
Ooh,
How
what's that?
how tall is the window up?
Second floor. It's a second floor window.
So, which is how tall?
I would
Okay.
say each of these floors, Victorian style kind of things, probably 12 to 15 feet.
Okay, so if I go over, grab the ledge, hang down, and drop down, I can eat. I'm
Hey, you're
7
7
feet
foot
tall.
What is cat fall?
So cat fall here. Let me.
There, I got it. Your cat-like aerial aerobics allowed you to cushion your falls. Treat falls as 10 feet shorter. All right, you could leap out. I mean, we're talking about at max a 15-foot fall, which would be like 5 feet for you. You're trained in acrobatics.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you could just leap out.
Okay. Then I will head out.
Honestly, you know what? With the leaping, I would count going through the window, only the one square of going through the window as double double terrain because you're sort of leaping.
Okay, well, it's 25 feet out,
Okay.
so that would be one move.
Yep.
And then drop to the ground from there.
Okay.
So you could,
Splat. That's another action. Takes a minute to drop. Not a
so
minute, but you
I
know.
can't get outside through the window.
Oh, here, let me. I'll move you.
You'll have to do that.
All right. So you are now on the ground outside. Whoops.
You could tackle that, Heinrich, the coffin.
That's what
maker.
I was thinking.
What?
Get the vampire.
Hey, what's
Well,
the vampire?
where
Okay.
did we leave the vampire? Over
It's outside somewhere over here.
to the west. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. The when you guys attacked him the first time, it was on like the southwest corner of the building
But
outside.
he had a pretty ripped open throat, if I remember right. But
Yeah. Not so
so-
much that it would sever his head, though.
No, that's true.
So is that two
We can
actions
fix
right
that.
now?
That's two
No,
actions
that's-
there.
That's
got
two
one left.
actions there. And if I dash, that doubles my.
I don't
I don't
think
know
you
if there's
can.
dashing in this game.
Yeah, I think you just get to move your movement.
Yeah, you just get to move your regular
Yeah.
regular.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
a
that's
dash
20
action. That's some 5e crap.
That's 25. So
All
right,
5e
so you're gonna
crap.
Dash action. That sounds like something John Velker would do.
As I'm running, I tell Heinrich, stop moving. I yell at him.
Okay.
Freeze. And then
All right.
I keep moving the other way, hoping that
All
a coup de grace will kill him when he's.
All right, gotcha. All right, so Iggy.
I'm going to head downstairs to start heading out. I'm going to do it the more manual way, which I assume I can't do because you'd have to move me on a map. So
I
I'll
can
just
do
let
that.
you.
So
The
let's
doors down that way.
yeah, let's do a little figuring, shall we? Here we
Figuring.
go. All right. So what's your speed?
30.
All right. So you would get to here. That would be 50. Turn around to 60. Then you would get downstairs at the end of your 3. So let me do that. And I'm assuming Phelan's coming with you?
Yep.
Okay. Let's do that. Copy.
Tenzin, is our move only 25 as well?
Yes.
Wonder why.
Really?
Being 7 foot tall, it should
It's-
be like 40.
It's pretty much all the basic for everybody is 25.
Is it? Okay.
I don't know. I thought it was just the shorter people.
You're just so
No,
it's like
muscular.
you
You
can
move like
build
one of those
these
guys.
fast.
You
Little
move like one of those guys in
people.
Planet Fitness with the super large thighs. You know.
Eric Hayden.
Yeah.
We don't all move like that. All right, let's do it this
I sound like the
way.
10 man when I walk. I got to throw oil on my hinges.
Oh,
All right, Dan, you should be seeing the downstairs, are you?
I am.
Excellent. Okay, so yeah, you've just got to the bottom of the stairs with your action. You're 3, and you're entering into the coffin showroom. You do
Not at all
see,
creepy.
and you're by yourself too.
Have
Wouldn't
I
going
got a
out the back
confidence
door be
shoot?
quicker?
What's that?
Well, the bottom of the stairs ends in the coffin room, and he'd have to make a left to go out
Okay.
the back
I was
door.
gonna say,
Yeah.
go out the back door.
Yep, I'm
all
out
right.
of movement now.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Heinrich, weirdly, does not listen to you, Tenzin, and continues hustling down the street
oh,
and turning a quick corner, not too far away, and then going out of sight.
You're not moving that fast.
He's moving pretty fast, and he seems to be moving faster after you yelled at him. All right, so at this point we don't have any interlocutors directly, so we're
Well,
going
we
to, I
can
think,
have Akuda could chase him.
theoretically, yeah, sure.
Yeah, we should totally split up into the darkness.
Not like
We're
we've
gonna go a
seen
different
any
direction.
vampire spawn or anything.
All right. So let's go back. Let's just go ahead and do one more. See what happens. Grugilda, what are you planning to do?
so I also was going to go after beheading the guy that we left outside, And I'm raging, so I feel like that reduces my like thinking capacity.
Sure.
So I just saw Tenzin leap out of the window. I'm gonna do that too. Now,
Cannonball.
I do not have catfall.
No.
So that's gonna be a thing. But
All right, so you're gonna run and leap out, run past the Kutagawa and the head, and
Yes.
leap out of the window. Okay, great.
Yes, I think so.
All right, so
Yeah.
so you just like diving out. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna move you to here.
Okay, okay.
You will take D6 of damage on the
Okay, okay.
landing.
Okay.
So let's just go ahead and
Yeah.
roll that. 1
That
point
was
of
5
damage. You
foot.
landed actually pretty good.
5 foot for Tenzin, like 30 feet for you.
Yeah,
Right?
You're
felt like a
short.
long time, but that's 2 actions. So you have 1 more action left.
Okay. So am I prone or can stand or
Give me a quick reflex save.
Okay. Okay.
You didn't take that much damage, so the
You
DC on this
lost your
reflex save is gonna
sword.
be-
Oh no, that
Ooh, but
doesn't
it's
look
not
great.
that good. So you are indeed prone on
Okay,
your
so
hands and
I'll
knees.
stand up and
All right,
shake it off and
shaking it off.
Put your
All right.
hands up.
I guess I'm going after the guy I can see. Can I see Heinrich or has he disappeared?
He's going around a corner. You do not see him.
Okay, then I'll be chasing after Tenzin. So
Okay. Tenzin, you could definitely see.
Yeah.
There's a big green dude running around the corner.
Yeah.
Zedarius, your turn.
I also will go down the stairs because I'm closer than that. I do have catfall as well, so I will leap down the stairs.
Okay, so you're gonna 1 action and then a jump down the stairs, kabang, and then you will
Get me towards the back door. Yeah,
Yep.
I'll let you. I'll let you grab me.
Okay. Hold on 1 momentito. Let's go ahead and you will run into. So you will find yourself here, and let's just go ahead and get you over there as well.
Oh.
Just to make it. Here we go.
Because there was no windows in this other room over here that I recall. Correct.
I'll jump out a different window.
Upstairs.
Yeah. So do you see where you are?
I do.
All right. So you're right behind them because you leaped down the stairs. You do have 1 action left.
Yeah, get me towards the back door.
Okay. 1, 2, 4.
Excuse me.
So like there. Sound good?
Is that the back door?
Oh, the back door.
Yeah.
Never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go.
There you go. Perfect.
Back door standing open, by the way.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Hexanguinate. Everybody is either jumping out a window or running down the stairs.
Yeah, I'm like,
And you've got a head in your hand.
I'm covered in blood.
You're
carrying
covered
a head
in
my
blood.
hand. I'm and all suddenly I find myself all alone in a creepy room with headless bodies.
Not all alone.
Oh yeah, is it a Kutagawa about to go out the window?
I mean, if the headless bodies were to sort of reanimate, I mean, technically they'd be blind, right?
Yeah, I don't think
Maybe
they're
like-
coming back.
Maybe like headless chickens.
Yeah.
So
Right?
They can't
Um,
bite you anymore.
let's. I'm gonna. I guess some folks went down the stairs, right?
Yes.
I think I'm not a trapeze artist here, so or a second story man. So I'm gonna head down the stairs to the first floor.
Okay.
I think I could get 3 moves, right?
Make
so that's
a
1 move
left.
to get to the first floor.
Okay.
Can you
1
take me to the
moment.
first floor?
I can. 1 second.
Let's wait to see what's
Uh,
behind door number 2.
All right. Because of the trickery going on. Where did he go?
You want me to move you back to myself on the second floor? Here.
No,
First
I got
floor
you.
again. Okay, got you.
I got you. There you go. Now you should be able to see.
Yep, okay. And looks like I'm right behind Iggy and stuff, so I'm
Yep.
gonna come up. I'm gonna come out this door because I can hear. I'm sure I can hear Xantarius clopping around out there. So.
Oh yeah, clopping around next door. Yeah, so you
Hey, you
can't.
want to split this head with me or what?
You want in on this head?
Bong.
All right, that was Hex.
Yeah, I think I'm done there.
Akuda.
Yes, sir. Great. Well, everybody else is hopping out the window. I'm going to hop out the window too.
All right.
When your mom said if all your friends jumped out a window,
Yes,
Would
yes, I
you?
will. Yes, I will.
All right. Do you have any sort of ability that keeps you from getting injured when leaping out a window?
I
Landing on
do.
dwarves.
I do.
Landing on
Landing on
dwarves.
dwarfs. That's a feat.
Um,
Not
Only it's
often he gets to use it either.
it happens. I am a
bouncy
goblin.
goblin. You have a particular elasticity that makes it easy for you to bounce and squish. You're trained in acrobatics. You had a okay, so you're all right. So
Also, I
Tenzin,
have this.
we're going to introduce a Kuagawa to an orc game very similar to soccer.
all right, give me all right,
No.
all right, give me an acrobatics roll then
Yes,
as
sir.
you leap down.
Okay.
Trying not to aim for the 12 plus 2, 14. Yeah, I think you're going to be able to land.
Okay.
And because you're a steady balance sort of fellow, you will land on your feet.
Okay, great. Hot dog. Because I chose these skills for exactly this situation.
Okay.
Because I knew one day I
I
was going to
wanted to
be
leap out a window.
jumping out of a window, carrying a vampire head, chasing a coffin maker. I knew one day I would be leaping out a window, carrying a vampire head, chasing a coffin maker. Then you come back here, you with that coffin. Okay, so so I'm there. Where's the guy, the coffin guy?
Went in that
Hold on.
direction.
Chasing a coffin maker. Just want to make sure I capture that.
He sort of disappeared.
Yeah, he went so he went sort of this way. Well, you were see him. So you were in the window.
Oh,
So you kind of saw him. He went kind of that way.
Yep,
Like
took
over
off in
here?
that
Right.
direction.
I'm gonna start to run over there.
All right. So you're gonna go over there. All right. So
Yes,
you
sir.
have that was the first action. So you have 2 actions. So you could get another 50 feet.
It's good. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Off the map.
All right.
okay.
Give me a perception check when you have a momentito. So you are
Yes,
just
sir.
basically you're just gonna. So I'm assuming that you're just gonna keep
18.
trying to follow this guy.
Yeah.
18. All right. All right. So in response to the 18, you kind of like get into there are buildings already, right? It's town. So you get around the corner, you sort of look around. At first, you don't see him, and then about a block and a half to the east, you see what you think is an older man with a big box.
A block and a half.
And yeah, block and a half, and he's like, he's hustling. He turns real quick to the north,
Okay.
There's
He must
not
be
a lot of
strong.
people out, so
Uh-huh.
or incentivized.
Okay.
Incentivized.
I'm gonna follow him as best as I can.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll come back to that. Tenzin, what do you
Okay.
do?
I'm moving around the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Give me a perception check.
15.
15. All right. So you see over here down towards the kitchen.
I've got another 25 I can move.
Okay. What I'm just saying is, you see down over there a
Oh.
creature, and it's the guy that you originally saw, and he seems to be he's getting up on one elbow and starting to look around. And
Okay.
his feral little reddish eyes are kind of like they
Yeah.
light on you
Oh.
almost instantly.
Wow. What crazy times, man. Crazy times.
That might be the understatement of the night. All right, Tenzin, did you use all three of your?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So Iggy, everyone either jumped out a window or ran downstairs. You are literally by yourself in the attic with 3 headless vampires.
no, he ran down the stairs.
No, he ran down the
Oh, why
stairs
am I?
too.
Okay, never mind.
Everybody's down in the back room there right now.
That's right. I'm sorry. I forgot that you were up there. 1 second.
okay.
All right, let's go back down to. Well, I guess what we should do is move everybody over to here.
We out of, are we still in initial order? Okay.
Yeah, so let me move a couple of folks from the second floor to the first floor.
They don't use silver here, but they use heads as currency. Is that
Yeah,
accurate?
heads their new.
Well, do you guys ever see the show Stakeland, the horror movie?
Nope.
All right, so it's basically it posits a whoops, what was that? I don't know what that was. It basically posits the idea that vampires have taken over. This there's a vampire plague and it take over, but the idea is that survivors, they go from safe zone to safe zone, and as currency they use incisors, vampire incisors, these long teeth, and that's what they use for money because it means they're killing vampires.
Cool.
Which I always thought was pretty cool. All right. So one more second. Let me grab.
I liked when I joined your last campaign and they had a head bag and they were tossing heads at you.
They did have a head bag. All right. Here we
Hey,
go.
who's got the head bag?
All right. So
I
there's
control them.
Tenzin.
Mhm.
Here's him, sort of sitting up and looking. I think that's everybody. Am I missing anybody? I see Iggy, I see ZZ Top, I see Tenzin, I see Hex, I see Grughilda. Akutagawa is running around in town. We are back in business. All right, so Iggy, what are you doing? Sorry about the delay there.
That's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 2 moves.
Okay.
And then I would probably put my head around the corner and go, oh, okay. He's
All
waking.
right.
And that's all. And since I used all 3 moves to do that, I'm staying right where I'm at.
Okay.
I have no other.
All right.
What is this, Les?
That is let me just check here.
It's a
Oh,
shrubbery.
that is the lady who was you remember at the beginning this one vampire came out
He
and
charmed that lady.
charmed
Yeah.
her and she came and then she ended up attacking you guys and you guys put her down. She's still alive. She's just unconscious in the street.
Oh, we just left her that way. Cool. That's
Yep.
really nice of us.
She's a thrall, right? Or some variation of a thrall.
Yeah.
Something
Could
like
have at
that.
least moved her into the building.
Right,
Or under the spider web.
Well, we had
bush
to
there.
move was the fast.
right.
Yeah. We got excuses. I got you.
Yeah.
Xandarius, you were
Hey, you were with us.
I know. That's why I said us. I said it was us.
Xandarius, do you remember what your initiative roll was?
14.
14. All right, that's perfect. All right, so we'll just move you back up there. All right, so that's it for him. All right, Grugilda, you just saw Akutagawa take off into town.
Yeah.
You also saw Tenzin run around the corner.
Yes, but I'm following Tenzin because I jumped out the window after him. So
Gotcha. Okay.
Akutagawa, I know he went that way, but I didn't see what he was after. But
In for a penny, in
Yeah.
for a pound.
yeah,
That's
and
what I've
I
always
think
liked
I'm
about you,
just going to
Grugilda.
be running, is what
Okay.
I'm doing. So
All right, so what's your speed is 25 or 20?
25, so I can get to there on 50.
Okay.
That's 2 moves, and then from there, can I cut the corner to like here?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, and then another 25 gets me there.
All right.
Bingo.
Beautiful. All right.
That is all.
Couple of things are going to happen. All right. So first things first. Let me roll a quick perceptione. Real quick. What is the perception on these things? I think it's probably pretty good. Wow, it is quite good. And they have dark vision too. So, all right. So yeah. So Tenzin, it's obvious to you that Garrier has spotted you. He leaps to his feet. Hold on. He leaps to his feet. And that's one action. His second action is to smile at you, Tenzin. This toothy smile.
He doesn't
And then-
have any teeth. We knocked those out.
He disappears.
he goes, vaporish.
Give me Iggy and Tenzin. Give me a perception check. Remember, it's the middle of not the middle of the night. Now it's like 4. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
Tenzin's got dark vision though.
Ooh,
22.
okay, Tenzin, you got you see him. It's missed. Dan, he's just like Iggy. It looks like he just disappeared. You cannot see him. You're actually focused on the unconscious woman
That one
thing.
is Baylene's.
Baleen can sort of see him, but it's odd. I mean, it's misty. It's like it's hard to see.
Okie dokie.
All right, ZZ.
I'm going to move to the door and leap down from the stairs again using my cat fall and all that good stuff.
You don't have
Okay.
to leap
Fine.
down.
You don't
from
have
the
to. You're in
stairs.
the. You're in
You're
the.
already
workroom.
down
You're
here.
in the-
20. Okay.
You're already down there, Tom.
25. This should get me
One,
here.
two, three, 4, 5. Yeah.
Now I'm going to come around the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I look up and I see Tenzin and say, "Where is he?"
Yep. Give me a perception
And
check.
I say he's roughly 10 or 15 feet in front of you. He's misty blue.
He's misty.
Play Misty for me.
Yep.
22. Yeah, you can see the mist. You've got dark vision as well, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very helpful in
All
the
right.
dark.
I still have one action. Can I do something?
Sure. As long as it's a one action thing.
You got it. It is a one action thing.
All right. What do you got for me?
Vitality.
Oh, come on.
No, it's a 2 action.
Wow.
Oh, it's a two. It says a 2 action thing.
Oh, it says Divine Lance is 1.
Let me double check, but it says on the thing, it says
Oh, it
2
does say
action.
2 action.
Yeah, it is
Why does it
2
give me a second and third attack?
That I don't know.
Really strange,
You're
isn't
secretly a godlike being.
It
Yeah,
is
you have a soul
indeed a
blast,
2 action
Okay,
thing.
I won't do that.
Maybe if you
I will.
reduce-
Can I throw a dagger at the mist?
Sure.
I will do that.
Use some harsh language on the mist.
I'll say the master intimidator is coming behind me. That would be a 25.
25 to hit. Well, here's the thing about mist. Is that physical attacks and melee attacks essentially do not have any effect.
Okay.
So your knife passes through the mist, hits the wall, and bounces to the ground in front of Tenzin.
Oh.
Ted's like, what the hell, man?
Pick it up and use it.
No, Tenzin was okay. He was never worried. He knows how Xandarius throws knives.
Yeah.
Oh, sick burn.
So, but I mean, it would have hit the spot. So I
It
can,
would
I
have hit
can
the spot.
follow-
Yeah. So it's sort
I
of
can
like,
follow the spot.
yeah, it sort of lands right about there.
Okay. And where is it? It's about here.
It's yeah, it's
The
sort of,
mist
it's,
is there. It
it's-
came back this way someplace.
Oh, so physical things don't.
Okay. I
Yeah,
will
so
keep
you're-
tracking that so I can do a spell on it next round.
your attack sort of went like this, boom, boom.
Pretty useless if physical attack.
And then it landed on the floor. So you see that square where the thing passed through. That's where the
Okay.
mist is.
So it's right there.
No, it's like right here.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
You
He
can
is.
you can kind of see it.
Yeah, it's a little dark area. Okay.
Yeah, or like a little white area actually.
Yeah. Well, John would never have a chance of seeing that.
No, he would never see it. That's one of the beauties of it. Hexanguinate.
Where am I? I'm looking.
You are
You're
in.
downstairs, right down here.
Yeah, you're in
Okay.
the workroom. And
How do
I'll
I-
make
yeah,
it
how do
so
I
that
get out of
everyone
here?
can see you. Why can't everyone
It's all
see you?
dark. I can't
It's
see.
too dark. I can't see. Hold on, I got you.
Too dark,
I
too
see
dark
the
to
problem. I
Sounds
see the
like knocking on
problem.
Coffinmaker's door.
Do you have dark vision?
I'm a gnome. Do I have dark vision?
I have no
I
idea.
think I do.
All right, let's just do this then.
Who are you?
There we go. You're in there. See ya.
Yep. How do I get out to? Oh, they ran out the back door this way. Okay. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to.
Two
This is
moves
a-
would put you there.
Next
Yeah,
to the
but I don't-
egg.
But for me
Yeah,
to
next to Iggy, that'd be 2 moves.
right, which I need 2 actions to be able to do. Wait, I guess I gotta go out this door here.
You gotta
There we
be,
go.
yeah, you gotta be there.
Okay. I think I'm gonna stand next to Iggy here. Just because I need 2 actions to be able to vitality lash that miss. So I will just shake my severed head at it, I guess.
Ah!
You're next.
Okay.
You're next.
That seems like good for intimidation.
Yeah.
You're next. Yeah, you got a head, don't you?
Yeah. Remind me again, we're the good guys, right? Right?
Are we the baddies? He
Yeah.
said, looking at the head. Just marking that you have a head. I think Akuda took his head with him
Yep.
on the chase. So, and then the other head. Where's the other head? Did you get left upstairs?
Yeah, upstairs.
corner.
Oh, that's right. You golfed it into the wood.
Golfed it into the corner.
All right. All right. So that's Hex. All right. So
I would
Akuda.
have to take my hands off my sword to pick it up, and I'm not doing that.
All right, Akuda, you're following. Are you? So here's the thing: are
No.
you following him to see where he goes, or are you following him to overtake him?
I'm following him to see where he goes.
All right, so to see where he goes. So, he's gonna he goes this way and that way through town, lugging that kind of thing. And this is going to take longer than your turn, so you're effectively out of this combat. But eventually, he gets to a house. And bangs on the door, boom, 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 and a dark-haired younger man. It's not a very prosperous looking house, but a dark-haired younger man opens the door, looks both ways. Let me see if he sees you. Does not see you.
Yeah, how can you see a
And-
bouncy goblin in the middle of the night?
That's a good point. You know, it would be hard to, bouncy goblins in the middle of the night. They're like invisible. And then he lets the guy in, and then you hear the door slam and a bolt being shot. But
And that's the next house to be in E.
give me a quick intelligence check.
Yes, sir. Oh, not my fourth, but okay.
16.
Actually, that's
that's
quite
good.
good. All right. So what I will tell you is that the guy that you saw is this guy right here, the guy that you saw originally. Hold on.
You got red eyes.
No, that guy right there.
That guy.
Oh.
Oh,
It was that guy that you guys originally saw there.
he's
from
receiving Heinrich.
huh?
Wait, that guy here, he is the one who is welcoming Heinrich.
Correct.
And
To your eyes, it didn't look like he was so much as welcoming as that he seemed obligated to the guy.
okay,
But he did let him in.
all right. I'm gonna go up. When I have time, my goal is to go up to the house and scout around it.
All right, give me a perception check when you have a moment.
Yes, sir. Here we go. 21.
Okay, I'll get back to you on that. Tenzin, what are you doing?
Can I hold my turn? I want to hold it till the mist. If I see the mist starting to move, I want to move with it.
Okay. Yeah, you can hold. You can delay. You want to delay until after the mist?
Yeah, because if the mist starts to move, I want to be able to chase it.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna.
I want to keep it in sight.
Gotcha. All right. What about you, Iggy?
Disrupt undead at the mist.
Okay.
That's a DC 18 fortitude check for you.
Oh, damn it.
No.
All right.
How
This
much
could
DB
change things.
Huzzah for the tipper.
How many points?
2 die. Or 2 die 4.
4 points.
And
All
I
right.
am sucking on the rolling.
All right. A couple of things happen. The guy materializes. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. All right.
Look out, Tenzin. There's a dagger on the ground he can use.
Guy materializes. What is going
And I still have another action, so don't go on to the next turn. But
I'm not yet. I'm just trying to find where this thingamabobble is that he's been marked with. Just ignore that marker. I'm not sure why it's there or who did it.
I mean the clock.
Yeah, the clock. I don't know. Here we go.
I think you put that on there because it was a thing to remind you that he was going to come back to life after a certain amount of time.
Oh, maybe that was it.
I mean, that
Could
makes
be.
sense why it's a clock.
Some
Okay. All right. So yeah, so the mist dissipates and the guy sort of drops out of the mist, blop onto the ground, and he lays there, and you can see that he's seemingly unconscious. Doesn't seem to be doing anything at all. But it seems like that attack did something to him.
Can
Okay,
I?
I'll let
Right.
somebody else finish him off then.
Well,
All right, it's Grugilda's turn.
Well, it's Tenzin's because he delayed behind the guy.
Yeah, but it's not his turn. It's not the guy's
Oh,
turn.
okay. It looked like it on this thing right here.
Yeah, it's kind of, well, yeah, so he's
He's unconscious. He can't do anything.
right.
That's fine.
But it's Grugilda's first, and then this guy will begin healing himself, and then it'll be Tenzin.
Okay, so it looks like in 50 I can get to him. So that's 2 moves.
All right, and then one attack at the end of it.
1 attack to see if I can't chop off his head.
Tenzin, a crazy little dwarf just ran past you.
Don't get
Oh,
blood on my dagger.
25. All right, yeah. So she comes down.
Zips right
Grugilda
between
comes
my
down, and
legs.
she's got that 200 thing, and she's just like whammo. She hits that head, misses the neck a little bit, and sort of takes it off at the jawline. So a lot. So it's technically it's a partial head, but it goes flying, bounces off the cobweb tree, and lands over there somewhere. The neck hole just starts like glurting out blood into a big puddle. It doesn't shoot out, but it just like sort of, and there seems to be this black sort of blood just blurts out onto the ground, and it's like the puddle is like 8 feet wide. It's way
Whoa.
more blood than reasonably could be held in a body that size, but it just keeps burbling out onto the floor.
I wonder
But
if,
he is now officially deceased. The head is over here.
Who gets the head this time?
Pick it up.
All right. And there we fall out of initiative for sure.
I'll retrieve my throwing knife.
Get your knife back and all that kind of stuff. So it's about 4 o'clock, a little after 4 o'clock in the morning. Dawn is about an hour and a half away. The Coffinmaker shop is empty. You've got several dead vampire spawns beheaded and their respective heads. No one knows where Akuda is. And you guys are standing out in the street as, the pre-dawn, the pre-dawn activities, fishermen begin moving around and that kind of stuff.
I'm gonna take the spawn body, throw it under the bush, grab the head, take it inside, look for a bag,
Okay.
and start collecting these heads in a bag.
okay,
All right. So
that's a good idea.
I think
I'm
the
gonna-
female dwarf being
Preferably
a
a
short
duffel bag.
woman here needs to give us a line from the poltergeist about the house being clean.
I'm gonna start prestidigitation, and I'm like first it's me, make sure I'm tidy, my braids, my beard, my beads,
okay.
it's all looking good, and then anybody else who seems to be covered in that black goo.
Taxes.
I am too. I have prestidigitation.
And then we could
But yeah, I'll
probably
take as many hits as I can
follow
take.
Akutagawa from all the
Well,
dripping.
once we've got the heads in a bag,
Yeah.
we'll take off and move in what direction we thought he was in.
It
All right.
occurs to Hex that we got a lot of coffins here. We can just throw these bodies into. Like,
Well, we could put the bodies into a coffin. Yeah.
sprinkle a little copper.
Do you want to
pieces
drag
around,
the
yeah.
vampire bodies back into the coffin shop and put them in coffins and seal them up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So all of this takes a little while. So while you guys are bagging up heads, do you want to leave the heads do you want to keep the heads in a bag and take them with you?
I do. I want to take those with us.
All right. So you can only find 3 in the house. You suspect
Yeah,
Three
that
and a
little,
half.
5 more
that little
heads,
stinker
so we hit the
Akutagawa
double
hooked
back.
off.
He ran off with his.
He's ran off with a head. So Akuda, you look around the house. It's a relatively small house in a small like apartment style house in a townhouse kind of situation where there are multiple domiciles sort of all connected together. You very quickly see through the windows are all shuttered, but you can see light materialize after the guy goes in. You can see light materialize sort of in the cracks of the shutters, and you can hear voices. Your perception check was 21.
Or 22. 21, yeah.
21.
Unless he takes the vampire head and goes up and looks through the window.
Like
and
waves it
comes
in the
back
window.
down.
Oh, Akuda's not there. All right, so
Oh, yeah, he is gone.
he's gone. So we'll talk about Akuda. So it takes you guys several minutes to get cleaned up, get the heads in the bag, get and it's 4 bodies now. You've got 4 bodies and 3
Yeah.
heads.
Wow,
So you're
plenty of coffins here.
and you put them in coffins, put the lids on, and try to make the place look like it hasn't been an incredibly bloody combat. Luckily, most of the black blood is either outside or in the
Up
upper
in the
room
one room, yeah.
where it won't be obvious.
Okay.
Akuda, you you still have your vampire head, causing no small amount of consternation at the people back at the coffin place who are counting heads. Ultimately, as you're at the house and you sort of check it out, and it's like a townhouse, right? It's not super expensive, but after the guy is let in, after Heinrich is let into the building, you very quickly a light goes on inside. Somebody's lit a lantern or candles or what have you, and you can hear voices inside. And with your 21 perception, you can hear what is obviously Heinrich's voice, and he says something about. You can't understand everything he's saying because it's behind shutters, and they're also talking low. But you can hear him talking about. You can hear Heinrich specifically saying, and you hear the words bones. You hear the words attack. You hear the words destroyed. And the other guy, the younger guy, is like asking, like, "Oh," you hear sort of the upraised tones of somebody asking questions. And Heinrich, who seems a bit put off, is answering, kind of like there's this sort of urgency in Heinrich's voice, even though you really make out what he's saying. But on multiple occasions, he says attack and destroyed. And on 1 or 2 occasions, you hear him say bones.
Okay.
But yeah, they're just sort of like doing. If you kind of look around and try and look for a window to get into, all the window, there's only 2 windows. Like I said, it's not a very, it's not a mansion by any stretch of the imagination word, and it's not a separate house, more like a big townhouse, sort of a line
Yeah.
of tenements. So there's one window shuttered in the front by the front steps. That's the one you're listening at. And there's another one in the back, which is darker, and you can't hear much out of there after you go. You have to kind of go all the way around the building to get to that one. So you're like 1, 2, 3, 4, that kind of thing. And you don't hear anything at that one. You think they're in the front room.
I'm sorry, where am I? I don't see me.
You're not on this map. You've gone off map.
You
I see.
followed the
You
followed
chased
the-
Heinrich.
Right.
And
Okay.
he's you're probably 10, 12 blocks away from the Coffinmaker shop
I see. All right. So
into the town. As you're sort of wandering around, the town is starting to come to life. It's early in the morning. It's very early. The sun's not quite up yet, but you have people who are fishermen. You have people who are costermongers,
right.
and people are starting to think. One thing that you become immediately aware of is A, head, B, covered in blood.
So,
All right.
so is he dripping? Like, would we be able to sort of Hansel and Gretel-esque kind of like follow the blood?
It's
And
possible.
then
Does anybody
can
have
I-
tracking skill or survival?
Yes, survival. Okay, survival. Because and then I could prestidigitate as we go, like not all, but like some of the, just
So you're trained in survival. You can
Am I
track. You can
trained in-
follow tracks moving up to half your travel speed.
Yeah.
But you have to. I have a plan. He gets
Okay.
out a tiny little handkerchief about the size of a cocktail napkin, and he's like,
Yeah, I'm trained in survival as
He's
well.
got a
Is-
plan. Okay.
Is it a plan or is it a cunning plan, sire?
That's when I have a chance.
"Tell me." Frankly, I'm looking forward to hearing this.
Am I right outside that shuttered window?
Yes.
I'm gonna knock on the shutter.
All right. So you knock on the shutter.
Yeah.
All right. Immediately, the voices stop, and the light goes out, and
I'm
you
gonna
don't
go-
hear anything from inside.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Give me a quick perception check. All right. So you make like a growly noise outside? All right. Give me a perception check.
I'm gonna do a perception check and
Yes,
then
please.
23.
23. All right. You the light went out.
Uh,
The sound stopped,
uh,
and after a few seconds, you start making growling noises outside. I'm assuming, are you trying to like mimic a vampire spawn or like a bear or
yes.
okay, all right. So you hear footsteps inside and a door slamming shut and then
Okay.
nothing.
I'm going to call out in a very loud voice. I ain't got no body.
Ch-
About that
And
time,
I'm gonna,
about that time, you look down the street, and Grughilda and the rest of the team have sort of come around the corner, and you guys see Akutagawa standing in front of somebody's house, going, "I ain't got nobody," and making growling noises. He's covered in blood and has a head in his hand, and you're like, people are starting to wake up in this town.
is the shutter locked?
It is.
Darn. All right. Can I try to pick the lock?
Sure.
Great.
In the
So,
meantime, Grughilda's like, there he is. And so, yeah, I'm
right,
assuming you're like moving expeditiously down the street with,
Yeah.
prestidigitation in hand and a big bag. Put it in the bag. Put it in the bag.
hold on. I I'm gonna get that shutter open. Then I'm going inside the house with my vamp head.
Okay.
So hold on. Where's how do I pick a
All
lock?
right. So it's,
Thievery?
yeah, it's pick a lock. It's a 2-action thing.
Sure. Do I do thievery first?
Yes, it'll be a
Thievery's
thievery
first. Here we
check.
go. Thievery, I do a 24.
24. All right. Yeah, you managed to slip a dagger in there, and it's just a simple latch. It's robust but simple, and you manage to slide it
Great.
up, and you pull the shutters open, and
Right.
you see an empty room. It's a single room. There's a door in the back of it which is
Okay.
closed. There's a table. There's like a little cupboard. On the table is a couple of wooden mugs and what looks to be a pitcher of something. A couple of chairs and a lantern. Or I'm sorry, a big candle. The
All
candle is
right.
out and there's no one in the room.
That's great. I'm not gonna show my face. Instead, through the open shutter, I'm gonna hold up the vampire head.
Okay. Grugilda, you guys are not really sure what Akutagawa is doing, but he may have been negatively affected
Yeah, from all
No,
the blood.
I'm
from
gonna
a
say
psychological point of view.
no. Hold on. I'm gonna say, I command my servant Heinrich, the Coffinmaker, to come forth.
No response from the room. And
Come
and another
forth.
thing, one of the things that you notice, Eric, or Akutagawa notices, is that and nowhere inside the room do you see the box, the big
Oh,
box.
all right. All right. I will say, Heinrich, bring forth the box.
No
Anything?
response.
Oh boy. All right, fine. All right,
About
this is
that time, your rest of your team arrives next to you.
okay.
They've got curious looks on their faces.
Guys, hold it down. I got a great plan. It's gonna be easy. So see, get them to do the work
Les,
for us.
when Akuta did a roundabout on the house, was there a back door?
There was not a back door. There was a back window.
Back window. Okay.
That totally breaks fire code.
Indeed.
I'm
Well,
gonna
it
move.
was-
I'm gonna move around to the back of the house
Okay.
just to watch to see if
Windows.
even
The
check to see.
the shutters on the windows are open
Okay.
outward.
Okay. So they jumped out basically.
Yeah, you don't see them on the street anywhere.
Oh,
I call for Groomhilda.
Okay.
See if she can track whatever came out
It's
the
just
window.
a survival skill, is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
I'd say I'm trained in survival as well. I don't know if that's better or worse than yours, Brumilla.
Mine,
Well, use them both.
yeah, mine's only survival 6.
Oh, I'm
So-
I'm survival late, so
Oh yeah, so can I help you?
yeah.
Mhm. Absolutely, you can.
Give
Help you?
yourself guidance too.
Oh, I have guidance. Yeah, I can totally give you guidance.
All right, we'll see if there's some tracks. One should be a little heavier, or they're dragging a box around. So
Yeah, yeah.
26.
Dang.
And also, I mean, after we have a beat on where we're going, I'll ask Akutagawa if his plan it necessitates being covered in black, like that black gooey blood, if he'd like to be prestidigitated clean.
Uh, the black vat blood is the frosting on the cake.
Okay.
It's part of me now.
No, I will say, no time for a bath right now. And I'm going to toss the head in to the window and then jump into.
You're going into the building.
Yes, but first I toss the head in.
Okay. Boom, boom,
Head
boom.
into the building.
All right. You see him toss the head in, and
Yeah.
then he jumps in the shutters. Xandarius, you and Tenzin are out back. And you're looking underneath that window. Well, you do see that there's a little patch of mud there. And it looks like two people landed in that mud. And you can see, one is it looks like two men, one heavier than the other, because the depth of the thing.
Right.
And there are mud tracks going into town, but they very quickly dissipate.
What is
On the wet
the
cobbles.
road? Is the road dirt roads?
It's a cobbled road.
Okay. We'll Tenzin, let's you and me hustle that way and see if we can catch up to these guys.
You can you follow it for about 50 feet, but then the mud dissipates on the cobbles.
Yeah, but I
And
mean, was it kind of going one direction?
yeah, it was kind of going, and I'll kind of show you where you guys are. Hold on a second.
And we'll make a beeline in that direction and look around. Maybe we'll get lucky.
All right.
Sun's starting to come up.
You might recognize something too, you know?
So you guys, hold on. All right. Why does it do this? I hate when it does this. Okay. So you guys are so the coffin maker's house is actually in the northern part of town, sort of over here. So I'm going to go ahead and mark it. So the coffin maker's house is in the northern part of town. Let me do this. Okay. Good. So the coffin maker's place is like right here. It's actually not far from the Blue Water Inn. Do you guys see that?
Yep.
Mhm.
These guys, let me fix that.
And is that the direction they were going towards the Blue Water Inn?
They were going in that direction. Well,
Okay.
so when they ran away, it went like this. So the first when they ran away from the house, they ran this way, then down the street, and then through this area right here.
Okay.
Right. Akuda followed them. Him at this point, it was
And they went to this house here?
no. They went
Oh.
to here. They went this way and then down to here and then to here. So
And
this
this
is the
side.
little batch of
Okay.
townhouses
Oh, okay.
right there that they went into. Now it looks like they went out the back. So when you started tracking these guys, they went out the back window. So what they did was they left out here, came down. You follow the trail to about here, and then it seems like they reversed directions and went in this direction.
And Akuda told us it was somebody that we had seen before. Do we know who that person was?
Well, we don't know who that person was, but we
Okay.
had seen Heinrich. So this is a very poorly rendition version of Heinrich, but it was a younger man, dark hair, dark eyes, potentially of Vistani blood.
Okay.
And you guys witnessed these two talking. So you guys were back a little ways when you didn't, so you couldn't hear what they were saying, but they seemed to be almost arguing about something.
Gotcha. Okay.
And it looked like that when you guys looked at them, it looked like Heinrich was is basically like telling this guy what for, and the guy seemed completely nonplussed by it. He was like, we're not handling it. So you're not sure what the relationship between these two guys are, but there didn't seem to be at the time any obvious superior subordinate relationship, even though Heinrich is much older. This guy was younger, but I mean, they were arguing, so you're not sure it was like equals, but potentially.
Okay.
All right.
Uh-huh.
And Who
All
lives
right.
in that big house, that big clearing, that big house on the map? That the Durst Manor like sort of backs up
That's
onto?
that's where we were when we first came in.
Right.
We
That is Lady Fiona Wachters. That is what's called Wachter House. It is
Oh,
a hereditary kind of thing. The Wachters, especially Lady Fiona, is one of the richer people in Valaki.
And we lost the trail somewhere around here.
Yeah, lost the trail somewhere around there, but they were definitely heading in that direction.
All right. Well, let's canvass the area real quick if we can.
Okay, you take a look around. Problem is now, we're approaching 5 o'clock. The sun's coming up. Sun, as much sun as ever happens around here. It's usually cloudy,
Right.
and it's cloudy today. But it's starting to get light, and there are more people on the street. In fact, this is Sunday, and it is the last day of the Festival
Festival.
of the Blazing Sun.
I would
Uh,
assume if we see any people, they would know who the coffin maker is. And what was his first name? Do we
Heinrich.
Heinrich? Have they seen Heinrich the coffin maker
So
this
you
morning?
just like ask people, "Hey, have you seen Heinrich?"
Yeah, if somebody's out and about, I'll ask them. I don't care.
They kind of look at you funny, and they're like, "Have you tried his shop?"
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well,
No, he said he was going to
he
go for a
he's
walk in
out
this
here on the
area. You didn't
road.
see him?
We have if he's not at his shop, I don't know where. I have not seen him.
Yeah,
And
okay. Not
you
seen him.
know,
That's fine.
yeah, the people are starting to sort of populate, and the constables are out, and they begin sort of like the festival is sort of
Gotcha.
like, but at this point, as more time passes and the morning gets a good start, you get very quickly you get the idea that the Festival of the Blazing Sun has been a whole weekend affair, and people are done
Tired of
with
it.
it. Yeah.
Well,
Um,
It's coming to an end. The forced
I'm going to ask one of these
cheerfulness.
strangers whose dwelling it is that they just came out of.
I'm
The
sorry.
dwelling, where the guy
the
with
Blue
Heinrich
Water Inn.
is.
Oh, I mean, you're pointing to the like who lives in this house kind of thing.
Yes.
They're
The
like, what do you,
house that
I don't know.
Akuda just jumped into.
Roll a diplomacy check. Yeah, where is Akuda, by the way? Did you get cleaned up, or are you out there? Did you put away your head,
Hello.
oh,
He said
or
no
are you still in
trespassing.
that guy's house?
I'm in that guy's house.
All right.
Add one to that.
Add one. All right. So 15. I mean, people are sort of like, it's obvious that people are sort of going about their business. The forced cheerfulness of the festival is completely worn off. People meander around town. It's obvious that they're going through the motions, and the constables have stopped trying to force people. There's none of that, all is well. None of that's happening, and people are basically going about their Sunday morning business. There's a fair amount of people heading towards the Church of the Morning Lord, for services on this Sunday morning, but everybody's kind of like a little bit pooped out from the festivities. You ask a couple of people, most of them say, "Oh, I don't know," that kind of stuff. One person says, "Oh yeah, I know who lives there. That's Milivoj."
Navosh.
Milivoj, yeah, he
Navosh.
is. I don't know what he does. He's a craftsman. I think a carpenter of some kind.
Okay. Thanks.
All right. Heck, Fire Festival. It does blow. Akuda, you're in the house.
Uh,
I'm assuming you kind of search around.
yes.
All right. So you
Seems
look
like a blood
around.
trail.
There's not much to say. It's essentially a two-room apartment. The front
Okay.
room, which you saw through the front window, is basically a parlor of sorts. There's a table, there's a couple of chairs, there's some food in a cupboard, various kinds of wooden plates and dishes, some cutlery, a couple of candles on a shelf, that in various states of use. It gives you every indication that this is a relatively poor person's domicile. When you open up the door, you see that leads back into a bedroom. The first thing you notice is that the bedroom window is open, standing open,
Okay.
which it was not the last time you went around the house. So your guess
Uh,
is that they escaped back there when you started banging on the front
uh,
window.
I see.
Again, it's indicative of like that a not very wealthy person lives here. The bed is of straw ticking surrounded by linen. There are a few big blankets on there. There's a small table with another candle on it. There's a small chest in front of the bed that has clothing and personal effects in it. But what you don't see is any sort of valuables. There's no
Right.
money, an indication. I mean, even though you rummage through the chest, there's nothing
Right.
really of value in there.
Okay.
Nor are there any tools or weapons.
All right, fine. What a waste of time. Jeez. What am I even doing here? Covered in fat blood, got a head. I don't know what, you know, some days it doesn't pay to get out of bed, you know? Ah, I tell you, uh, being a goblin's tough. This is a tough job.
It
This is
is
a
a tough
tough
job.
job.
You're jumping out of things, you're cutting off heads.
I
Where's
know.
the job? Where's the job satisfaction? Where is the work-life balance?
I just jumped out of the window. All right, fine. Ah,
All
well,
right.
I just,
Despite your entreaties, I'm
yeah.
assuming that Grughilde, in the interest of not wandering through town in daylight covered in blood, prestidigitates you and gives you every opportunity to put the head in the sack.
Oh, all right.
So you
Wait, I
guys,
don't have the sack. Who has
I
the sack?
have the sack.
all right, Tenzin has the sack. All right, so a couple of things happen. So you guys are wandering around.
Oh,
You
we're gonna
talk
go
with a.
look. Gonna go look for Vasha,
All right, so you
our
talk to a couple of
constable buddy.
constables, and actually you see Vasha, kind of wandering around. He's on duty this morning, so he's like, look, he's like, is everything okay?
Not quite.
Not quite. What's in the bag?
Heinrich the Coffinmaker seemed to be in league with and then I open up the bag so he can look down
Oh,
inside.
so Vasha's like, shit. So he's looking around. There's people everywhere. He's like, meet me at my house in an hour.
I got to change my pants first. Now you tell me what your head's in a bag.
All right. So he's like, meet me at my house in an hour. Bring wine. He scutters off. Most of the constables, are sort of like, the festivals come and, if you talk to a couple of constables, they're like, hey, these festivals come and go. It's the burgomaster trying to stave off the count's attention while at the same time, cement his status as chief sycophant. One of them says, yeah, he changed when he came back from the castle. The burgomaster, his father was the original was the previous burgomaster, and his father was all business. He ran the town like a clock. He knew the count. He treated with the count, but he held his own as far as it meant to the townsfolk. But the son, well, he thinks he can placate the count, but none of this seems to mean anything to him. So I don't know. It doesn't work. They're all pretty, they're all pretty vocal about these festivals are bullshit. I'm assuming at some point you guys go back to the Blue Water after a long night's murder, and that kind of thing. And as you are sort of walking over to the inn, something catches your eye. You're walking through, and there's a crowd of people and that kind of stuff. It's that kind of stuff. But coming out of an alley, you see somebody that looks familiar. There's a dark-haired woman sort of comes out of an alley, and she has a basket of what looks like bread or pastries.
Do I see this
Oh.
person?
Not people pie.
You do.
Do I see this person? Okay. Do I
You
need to
do.
make a perception check or
Please.
can I? All right. 1 second. Like
A
about to
hag?
go to full on rage here.
Perception. Yeah, I mean, could be. She's kind of far away. But the one thing that you notice as you guys are sort of walking towards her is she stops at a little alleyway, and before she turns into it, she smiles. And there's no question she's smiling at you guys. And then she ducks down the alley.
Go.
Hex runs down there. They're like, wait a second, I think I know her. And you look down the alley, and you don't see anybody. There's nobody down there.
Look for a spider.
The hag is tormenting
Look
us.
for a spider.
Look for a spider.
All right, you get back to the Blue Water, and it's about probably 7:30, 8 o'clock by this time. It takes you a little while to get down there, and there is a messenger waiting.
Did that woman that was outside the coffin makers ever recover?
You don't know. You guys left.
We just left her abandoned in the
Left her
street.
sitting there.
She just thinks she's
Have her,
sleeping it
her
off.
skull caved
She-
in, and we're like, well, she'll be fine.
Yeah, look, that's like
Oh.
whatever demon brew she was drinking.
This guy's been looking for me since I've not paid my Columbia House.
Records,
You took the 21 cassette tapes. Now
You faked your death 3 times, but they found you anyway.
No, the messenger comes in and he's dressed in livery, and you don't recognize the sigil,
$2.
but he seems to be, he seems to be the servant of a wealthier person, and he's like, as you guys sort of stumble in, and the innkeeper waves to you as you come in. He's after a couple of weeks he's gotten beyond your odd hours and strained looks. But the messenger pops in and says, "I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you. I have a urgent message for you. Please take this."
Message for you, sir.
We've been coffin shopping.
Coughing chopping.
All right. So do you I mean you take it from him, I'm assuming,
Yep.
and he stands there for a moment until it becomes painfully obvious he's not getting a tip.
Yeah, take whatever you want out of the bag and give him the bag.
Here's a tip for you. And then slowly and sort of like grumbling to himself, he leaves. But when you open the message, there's an interesting thing there.
And you blow it up? How do you blow
Yes,
it up?
I can. It says,
Like, goodness.
"Esteemed guests in our fair land,
Yeah.
word of your presence in Vallaki and of your conduct during the recent activities has reached my ears with great interest. In these uncertain times, it is a rare pleasure to encounter individuals of such capability. I would be most honored if you would join me for dinner at my home 2 evenings hence, after the festival, such as it is, has ground to a halt, that we might speak in comfort away from the noise and spectacle of the town. These are matters of mutual interest. There are matters of mutual interest that deserve a more refined setting. My servant will admit you upon arrival. With highest regard, Lady Fiona Wachter."
Wow.
That was at dinner, not for dinner, right?
I
For
wonder
dinners.
if my
Important
new
clarification.
armor will be prepared in time. Mustn't
I don't know.
show up in shoddy.
Shoddy armor.
That's right.
So if you
Where we're going?
well, it's 2 evenings from now, right? And this is the morning, so it's it's like not Sunday night, but Tuesday night, and it is Sunday morning right now. So 2 evenings hence, you are hereby invited to go to you are invited to Wachter House to have dinner with Lady Wachter, Lady Fiona.
Okay.
Yeah, another free meal, man. We'll take it.
Interesting. It's interesting the way it was written too. If you look at it, it's as if she knows a little bit. So you've been in Barovia for probably closing in about 2 weeks right now. She refers to you as esteemed guests in our fair land, which would seem to indicate that she has some inkling of where you're from. Word of your presence at Vallaki and your conduct has reached my ears with great interest. In these uncertain times, it is a rare pleasure to encounter individuals of such capability. I would be most honored if you would join me for dinner at my home 2 evenings hence.
What we're good at is killing vampires and hacks. I mean,
Well, it's hard to go unnoticed in a town when you got a bouncy goblin with you. So
Yeah, that's true, and a couple of 7-foot tall orcs. So there's that. Yeah, you look fairly different from most of the people here. But she's like, there are matters of mutual interest that we should discuss in a more refined setting.
okay, well, we'll just have to wait a couple days for that.
All right.
Meanwhile, we got to find a hag and
Well, we got to meet back up with Vasha. He
coffin
said,
maker and
come to
Vasha.
the house in
Right.
an hour with wine.
Okay.
So we'll get some wine from the bartender to take along.
Okay. Couple bottles.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Somebody take off a few electrum pieces for the wine, and you make your way down to Vasha's. Vasha admits, did you bring the bag?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you bring the bag, so you just gotta show up. Vasha looks down the street both ways. He's still in his constable uniform and lets you in. And he's like, "What happened?"
What the fuck?
Well, we were just
Uh,
walking along and we found this
well, we
bag.
basically explained that Heinrich's neighbor was worried about him,
Okay.
and we went to start checking in on Heinrich, and he seemed a little distracted.
Okay.
And as we were watching the house, a vampire spawn came out the back to lure in a young lady, and we attacked.
I
And
see.
ended up,
We defended her virtue.
yeah,
And her life, more importantly.
Yeah.
and ended up, once we went inside, we ran into 3 more. And instead of helping us, Heinrich hightailed it.
Led the scene.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. He opens he opens up the bag and he stares at the spawn, at the heads of the spawn for a long time. And then finally he goes over to a cupboard and he says, "I have something for you." So he pulls out a set. The first thing he pulls out of the cupboard is a big set of thick leather gauntlet style gloves. He puts them on and then reaches over and gets a set of pincher pliers. And slowly and methodically, he pulls the heads out and he lights a big fire in his fireplace. And he pulls the heads out, and one by one, he extracts the incisors and throws them in a dish of water that he sets on the table.
Wow.
Holy
Uh,
water?
the heads he takes one at a time. So he builds a big, he's got a fairly big fireplace. He builds a pretty roaring fire in there. He puts on some old wood and it's nice and warm. So the house gets quite warm. But one by one, as he extracts the incisors, he takes the remaining head and tosses it in the fire.
Huh.
The heads burn up quite quickly. It's almost, you didn't think they would be so flammable, but they are incredibly flammable and they burn up almost to nothing. When you look in after the first one, which burns up quite quickly, 30 seconds to a minute in the fire, and it's almost completely gone. You can see small pieces of bone, but nothing that you would recognize as a head. And he does this methodically with each one. And he takes the incisors, he washes them off, and he holds them up. And there are 6 of you, right? Or 7?
There's 7 of us.
7 of us. So after he washes them off and dries each incisor off with a cloth, he extends one to each of you. And he says, if you should be accosted by anybody that is against the current rulership here, show them this, and they will know that you are with us.
Oh.
And he takes the last one, the 8th one, and pockets it for himself. This is my price for getting rid of the heads. Where, and he kind of looks back and he goes, where, may I ask, is the rest of them?
In the Coffinmaker's house in Coffins currently.
That was smart. They won't be found for some time. I can get some of my friends to go over. You say that Heinrich has flew the coop.
Yes, we last saw him and a person by Norvish.
Milivoj is the name you were looking for, yeah.
The two of those,
Milvoj.
the 2 of them we lost heading toward either the Durst mansion or the other mansion on the left. It was in that direction.
Okay. He's like, I don't know this Milivoj. Heinrich I know well. And frankly, I've known him to be a competent craftsman and without not an obvious partisan for the count. I'm surprised that he would be I'm quite surprised that he would be sheltering 4 spawns. There's a great many.
I wonder if, were they holding him hostage? Did they have some sort of
Could have charmed
identity?
them. Yeah, it could have been a lot of things.
It's possible. Vampire spawns have charm abilities and
we'll also let him know he was carrying a large gold chest,
Ornate box.
ornate box,
Hmm.
and that and I'll point to Akuda. He heard them saying something about bones.
Bones, a curved box. Did you get a look at it? He asked you to describe the box, and you basically say, "Yeah, it was about yay big, thick." He's like, "Well, that can't possibly be those." That sounds like Vasha says. That sounds like the repository of the bones of Saint Andal.
Oh, like a reliquary kind of thing.
Yeah. Why
Oh,
would Heinrich have this? As far as I know, they're still in the crypt. The festival of Saint Andal is only a few weeks away. They are usually brought out, to venerate the saint, and paraded through the streets of Vallaki. I have heard nothing of them
huh.
being missing. Are you sure that's what you saw? Because that's what it sounds like.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
what I saw and heard. That's what I
You
heard. I
might
heard
want to
bones,
check your
bones.
storage.
I may have to make some discreet inquiries with the at the church in the next 2 days. I do have some news for you though, and some good tidings. So he basically once the vampire heads are taken care of, he basically says I was able to locate the family of one of the children, the
Kids?
little boy. Yeah, it didn't take long to find out who that little one belonged to. Children, I'm sorry to say, disappear with alarming regularity here. So once I put the word out amongst the various parents that have been bereft, I practically had a line outside my door. It wasn't long before I found Luca's family and returned him to them. And they wanted to reward you. I told them about you and that you'd found their son, and they wanted to reward you. Luca's father, and he basically goes to a different cupboard, pulls out a little box of it, and opens the box and lays it out. He says, Luca's father is a glove maker. And by way of thank you, he gave me. I had to guess at the sizes. You tend to, and he looks at both Tenzin and Brugilda and Akutagawa, and
Oh,
basically says, "You guys," and now Hex. He says, "You guys tend to skew the median." So I had to guess at the sizes, but basically, he's got a pair of except for Hex, he's like, I don't know who you are. He's got a
What?
pair of finely made leather gloves for each of you. Now they're not magic, but they are high quality calfskin
silver
gloves.
stitching, possibly?
No, nothing like that. Uh, Lucas family are not wealthy,
Yeah.
but they wanted to extend to you their thanks for bringing their son back and to provide this gift to you. He says like, look, there's no silver thread in them, but this represents probably 2 weeks of craftsman time for Luca's father. So this is a pretty significant gift from them, from that kind of thing.
hmm.
On the other side, he says, look, the little girl Raya didn't seem to belong to anyone in town, and frankly, that shocked me. I think, he says, she's Vistani. I've got her with a matron in town of my acquaintance, so she's safe. She's fed. I got her to talk eventually. The only thing that she mentioned was that she'd been brought to the windmill by someone she referred to as Uncle Airy or Harry. She's small. She doesn't talk well. But her Uncle Harry or Uncle Airy, that she'd been brought to the mill and delivered up to the whatever creatures were there.
Hmm.
Okay.
So we should check out the camp too and see if we can find this Uncle Harry.
Harry.
Yeah. Make
Or
sure.
we could take that child out and see if we can use it as bait to find the hag.
Well, and we'll mention this to Vasha that we think the hag that got away may be here in town.
It wouldn't be out of the question. If it's a creature as you've described to me, it's certainly possible they could pass unnoticed amongst people, and perhaps it would continue to, they would continue to do their nefarious deeds amongst the people of this town. And at this point, he asks you for a very specific description of what this woman looked like, so that he can say, "Look, let me try to figure
She
this out."
I-
she tends to be carrying baking goods.
And also, I'm pretty sure I'm probably the best possible if I'm not too overcome by hatred and emotions, but I probably have the best chance to
And
describe
well,
her,
and the snub of not getting a set of gloves.
right?
I mean, it's a pretty solid snub. No, this is the first time you're meeting Vasha, and so everybody's like, "This is our friend Hex. He lights shit on fire," and you're like, "Hi." Um,
Be a
but
shame if something happened to his house. Nice
be a
glove.
shame if the constable's home started to burn on fire. All right, but yeah, basically he says that, look, I think this girl, the little girl's Vistani. I've got her in a safe place. But if there's a way to figure out where she actually belongs, um, I mean, there is that. And so you guys have spoke with Vasha about the Vistani before, and he definitely has a dislike for them in general. He's described them. They're all thieves. They move around from town to town. They steal things. They rip people off. They commit fraud, and then they move away. And when you go to find them, when you go out to try and find them and bring them to justice, they're gone. They disappear. They're like traveling. Basically, sort of like European travelers or gypsies. That kind
It's the Cher song.
Yeah. Gypsies, tramps, and thieves.
of. Well, he's definitely like him, but he says like the little girl. It's not the little girl's fault. So it's obviously that distaste doesn't extend to her. But he's like, if you guys run into any Vistani or have, he's told you about the big camp, so maybe she's from there. He's basically the vibe you get from Vasha is that he thinks that the little girl is probably better off here in Vallaki, and certainly could be. I'm certain you get the impression that he could certainly find some adoptive parents, maybe parents who have already lost a child that would be very interested in having a little girl of their own. Um, but at the same time, that he's interested in justice, and if her actual family was found, Vistani or not, he would be behind returning her to them.
I don't know. We could take her with us. It would double a Kuitagawa's and Hex's wardrobe.
That's a good point.
I thought I could, maybe I could just put on some, dress up like a little waif girl and wait for
Do we
Hex
want
try
to
to
talk
kidnap
to
me.
the coffin
like-
maker's friend too?
Coffinmaker's friend.
The lady.
Magda?
The woman.
Yes, we should do that.
Good.
The
That's
neighbor, right?
Magda.
Right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
last I could dress up like Bugs Bunny as the girl bunny.
There
and
you
just
go.
See if the Hex the Hag tries to kidnap me again.
Was
Okay.
there is there more than one coffin maker in town? I asked Vosh.
I mean, yes, but Heinrich was really the number one
Well,
guy. I mean,
and
Okay,
we
well,
he was he was associated with the church. He was easily the most skilled craftsman, and he's been doing it for a long
Yeah.
time.
they
I
probably
mean,
went to the church then.
Oh, I want-
generally speaking, if you need a coffin in this town, Heinrich's your first choice.
Well, we definitely let Vasha know that he needs to check on the church if he thinks that was the
Reliquary.
Vasha says, yeah,
reliquary
he's like, yeah, if that was the reliquary, if that was the bones of Saint Andal, then I'm definitely going to have to talk to the church people about that. He mentions a guy named Father Lucian, who he references as being sort of in charge of, he's the senior priest at the Church of Saint Andal. And so he says, I will definitely be talking to him about this, because if the bones of Saint Andal are missing in some way, or outside of the crypt, that the only time those bones come out is during the festival. And he says that festival, the festival of Saint Andal, is coming up in about 2 weeks.
Mhm.
And there's usually a parade where they parade the bones of Saint Andal through the town as a blessing to the people of the town. The Morning Lord's blessing, that kind of thing. And they show it off. If the bones aren't there, I'm surprised Father Lucian hasn't said anything already. So I'll check that out, definitely. All right. Did you guys want to go see Magda?
And we may as well do that and then get some rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've
I
got is Magda the dwarf
Neighbor.
smith? Oh, he's the
Right, we
Her-
wanted to see the healer, the dwarf, the smith, yes. About my armor and also the guy that
sword,
left the silver
the
one.
armor, the silver sword, and her.
Okay. All right. So you go to see Magda. And when you talk to her, she's like, what has happened? I thought last night I heard a great deal of commotion outside, and I stole, I took outside, I went outside and I saw that there was. Well, there was a young woman there, sort of on the ground, and I helped her up and took her in and gave her some tea, and she seemed, discombobulated. Is everything
she
okay?
bite
Did
you?
everything okay? She did not bite me. Why would she bite me? I gave her tea. But she said the young woman seemed out of sorts, confused, that kind of thing. She gave her tea and sent her on her way, and seems like she went home. She also heard a fair amount of ruckus in the house last night. Do you know anything about that? Did you talk to Heinrich? Is everything okay?
We'll explain what happened.
We talked to Heinrich
And
and nothing's okay.
yeah,
Well,
Nothing's okay.
we don't have to lay all the blame on Heinrich, but just to say we're
no,
working
but
with- Do we want to mention the vampires? I mean, I guess people know about vampires, but we don't know who's really like an informant or not an informant, right?
yeah,
So maybe we should just say that we are concerned for him because he had some unruly.
Where would he have gone if he would leave his house?
That's right. That's right.
Heinrich? Oh, I don't know. He has many friends throughout town. I mean, and many people that he's done business with. He makes the coffins for most of the people in town and has done so for many years. Surely most of the people in town know of him, or know of him. As far as where he would go, he doesn't have any. He doesn't have any family. His wife passed many years ago, but and they never had any children. But I don't know. I can't think of a single soul where a single place where he would go.
Well, he's not home right now. I think he's out visiting.
Well, I mean, it's
You
certainly
said-
possible.
She could send word.
could you let us know if you see him within the next
2 days.
3 or 4 days? If he gets back goes
Preferably
back
during the
into his
day.
shop to send word to us.
Yes, absolutely. I'd be happy to. You're staying at the Blue Water, correct?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I will. If I see him or speak to him, I will come to you
Don't-
immediately.
If you see him, don't speak to him and let him know of us. Just let us know that you have seen him.
Just let him know. Show coffins 1, 2, 3, and 4. He probably don't see you.
Whatever you do, don't open those boxes. Well, she seems confused by this, but she seems to tacitly agree. Okay, well, if you think that would be best, I'm happy to I'm happy to do that.
setting up a birthday party for him.
Oh yeah.
I love birthday parties. All right, so she does that, and then you guys go down to you guys walk over to the dwarvish armorer, and he says, yes, that armor will be ready. He needs a couple more days, so probably Tuesday it will be ready. He's sorry about the delay. There's, the festival is mandatory.
Oh, you'll have the new armor just in time
just
for
in
dinner.
time for the party.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, and then you guys are pretty tired. So you head back to the Blue Water and get a couple hours of sleep when there's later on that afternoon, there's a knock on the door and it's the innkeeper. And he's like, there's a messenger downstairs for you.
Mrs. Teresa.
Another messenger?
This place runs on messengers. You get down there and there's a young boy, probably, 10 or 11. And he's like, he's like, my master says that the thing my master Thalric says that the thing that you discussed with him is complete, and that I'm to lead you to where he is.
Oh, that
Sounds
sounds
good.
so excellent.
All right, come with me. And he sort of begins leading you through the streets, and it's not to the same forge.
Oh.
It's a different place. But it's another small forge. It's quite hidden in between the houses and things like that. Quite out of the way. But you get there, you have to kind of cross through a fence and past this gate and behind the bush and that kind of stuff. But very soon, you come to this sort of open building where there's a forge in there and Jim, what's the thing that you put the metal on to hit it? That's
Anvil.
Anvil.
anvils there and that kind of stuff. And out of the thing, the kid takes off
Oh, did we
and
even get to give him a penny?
it didn't seem to. He took off.
Okay.
But you guys see Thalric come out of the area and he has a cloth in his hand. He unwraps it and shows you the sword. It's a short sword. He has wrapped the handle in green cord, and it's beautiful. It's thing. He's like, it's complete, and he shows it to them, and he's like, the
Just
commission
a
that you.
short sword? Is that what we ordered? A short sword?
It's all the
what he
silver you
could
had.
make with it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's all we have. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
but it is finely crafted. I mean, theoretically,
Mm.
this thing could be ensorcelled. It's that highly crafted.
Mhm.
Um, he's like, uh, he lays it down on a stump, and says, "Have you thought of a name for it?
Mm.
All swords like this must have a name. Since it's your commission and your silver, it's your sword. You choose the name."
His name is Toby.
Glimmer.
Looks like Alice to me.
um,
Oh, Scott.
hmm.
If you
Glimmer?
can't, do what? I mean, he kind of looks at you expectantly, and you guys seem like, what name? I don't know.
No, no,
Uh,
Glimmer.
uh,
I say Glimmer.
Glimmer.
Glimmer?
Yeah,
Okay.
Glimmer it is.
Glimmer it is. All right. So, Glimmer is a masterwork effective silver short sword, which means it gets +1 to attack. It is ensorcellable. And as an added bonus, it has auto exploding dice.
Ooh.
So, do you guys know what
Nice.
exploding dice is?
No.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
refresh.
Is it
Uh,
anything like exploding diarrhea?
So if you open yeah, it's like that. So if you open up can you guys see? I just opened up the dice roller in
Yep.
the Zoom. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
All right. So exploding dice is here. You see these things here?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So there's definitely so exploding dice is this one. So exploding dice is essentially if you and it does D6 damage.
Right.
If you have D6 and you roll a 6,
Keep going.
you keep going, right? So I don't know what
Ah.
we got there. I
You
just
got a
rolled it.
3.
So
3.
got a 3. But if you were to roll a 6, then you roll another D6
Nice.
for
Oh.
Is
damage.
it the max roll
If you
for the
roll
die?
two D6s, you keep rolling until you don't get a 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it the
Ah.
max
Exploding
roll for the
dice.
die you're rolling?
It should have named the sword Yahtzee.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead. What did you say?
I said, is it the max roll number of the dice you're rolling? So it doesn't have
Correct.
to be
Yeah.
D6, right? Okay.
Yeah. So if it's a D8 and you roll an 8, then it explodes. Then you get
Got it,
the
got it, got it, got
you
it.
get it. Yeah, it's not working. So let me target a number here.
And who were we designing to carry this?
Give it to Groomhilda.
Well, wait, but I've been using the bastard sword because two-handed it does the D12. So is there someone else
Yeah,
to
but
use a
there's
short
nobody
sword?
else unless it would be Kuda.
Oh, right, Akutagawa, because he also
Yeah.
has he does lovely damage with his sneak
Yeah.
attack, right? Yes, Akutagawa.
Tell the blacksmith before we leave that
He's got a dog slicer.
he loved his work in Deadwood. Isn't this
I'm
the
not
guy
sure
played
how
Swearington in Deadwood?
big that is.
I assume Akuda can use a short sword. I don't know.
So
That
as
was
It's
he
hilarious.
cool.
as he's sort of you've named it Glimmer or the Glimmer. He
Mhm.
says, I must confess, I have never seen this much silver in my entire life. And so
Wow.
I prayed over this sword. I put my blood in it, my tears and my sweat, but I also put some paper and some ink into this sword as well. Those things that I had that still loved the old gods.
Oh,
And he goes and he pulls out an old card out of his thing, out of his thing. He goes, I put this inside it.
The
Ooh.
judge.
He shows you an old Taroka or tarot-like card,
huh,
very
oh,
old. Um, and he says, "You see the sword the judge carries. I patterned this sword after that one. The judge, this card has been in my family for several generations. I now give it to you to carry with this sword. Whoever bears this sword should carry the card because the strength and justice of the old gods, if I have any power at all in my smithing, then the strength and justice of the old gods is in this sword with you."
Yes.
Nice.
So Eric, we were thinking Akuda would be good to carry this. It's a short sword,
sure.
and it's a masterwork short sword called Glimmer, and it's +1 to hit, a die 6 damage, but it has exploding dice.
Oh,
And it comes with a
Basically,
rare.
when you roll a dice and it hits a 6, you get to roll another die 6. And
ooh,
every time you hit a 6 until you stop, it'll keep rolling another one.
And it's
I love it.
enforceable. So if we find someone who can do that, maybe we can get other
Yeah, get it even
properties.
bumped up for you.
Even
Yeah.
better, Eric, it comes with its own Magic the Gathering card. We
So what does the
rare out of
judge
print.
do as a card?
And he says, I don't know. He goes,
Huh?
my family has had this for generations. It has been, it, it is my basically I was taught that the judge, among others, were the old gods of Barovia, and that the judge represented justice, and that she wore a silver blade with a green cord handle, and wore silver armor and dressed all in silver, and
Oh,
she brought justice wherever she went.
could we put a green cord around the handle?
He
What's
did.
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
He did.
Oh, yes, I see it.
It's tied with green cord on the
Yeah.
handle. In fact, this sword looks a lot like that sword right there.
Right.
In fact, your guess is that this card might have almost, well, let's not put too fine a point on it. Almost certainly was the model for how he forged this sword because it looks just the same.
Nice.
And he told you, he's like, look, I've never seen this much silver in my life. And so, uh, you know, when I made this thing, I prayed to the judge. I prayed to the old gods. I put blood in it. I put tears and sweat and paper and ink, things that I had that represented the old gods. I put into this metal. And that's why I give you this. That's why he hands you the card now. It's incredibly old, not like the cards that Madame Eva showed you. I mean, it's kind of like that, but it's much older than the deck that she had.
Yeah.
Very cool.
He hands it off to you. And on that note, it is 11 o'clock.
It is.
Thank you.
And so at this point, we will stop.
Thank you.
Witching hours
As,
upon us.
as he hands over a silver short sword to you guys,
Huh.
made with the silver that you brought from Kadira.
Wow.
Do we
Who's gonna
have does he have a scabbard we could put it in?
He does, yeah. He has a leather
Right.
scabbard.
Yeah.
It doesn't have any silver on it, but yeah, it's a decently made scabbard. It's not super nice. He's not a scabbard maker, and it's obvious that he made
Well,
this.
yeah, it would be nice though to hide that it's a silver blade.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, you wave this around town, it's going to get people's attention.
Hey, Les, can I recommend that you get a glimmer soundbite ready for each time the sword is drawn for the.
Dum, dum.
All right, Tom,
All right.
were you talking to us? Because I saw your mouth moving, but you're muted. You're still muted.
Sorry. Yeah, no, I was like, like running through town with a severed head doesn't attract any attention.
We had him in a bag.
Yeah, we did.
All right, and that's where we'll stop for tonight. We will play again. Ooh. Yeah, we will play again in 2 weeks.
Oh, wait,
Peace.
2 weeks. Is that Mother's Day?
It
It
is
is.
Mother's Day.
I
Oh,
can't
maybe.
play that day.
All right.
Let's skip-
I
let's
might
skip
have
it.
I might have a problem too because I think my wife's mom and my Aunt Betty are going to be over.
Yeah.
So
How is your aunt doing?
Yeah.
Yes,
she's doing a
that
lot
is-
better. Yeah,
Okay.
she's good. She still has some things that she's dealing with. She's got to get a new credit card, and it's not, she's not great at that kind of stuff. But she's had a doctor's appointment. She got a new doctor, and she's going to be moving into her permanent residence. I'm thinking next week.
Okay.
So, which means we can hang her pictures on the wall, and we
Gotcha.
can get her some new stuff. She's been, we got her she she has it's one of the things that she brought that she couldn't leave in Tennessee was she has a set of CDs of the entire Bible read by James Earl Jones.
Wow.
Oh,
And so, but she didn't have a CD player. So one of the things she was like, I can't listen to James because that's what she was. She would say, James, I can't listen to James. Like they were like he would come over. It's like, let me read you a little Exodus, but so Marla picked her up a CD player. So now
Nice.
she can listen to her Bible CDs, which she doesn't like one other thing we got for her. She doesn't like what she calls modern coffee makers. So like regular drip coffee makers. So she likes
Percolator.
percolators, like stovetop percolators.
Right. My wife
So-
likes those too.
Does she? So
Yeah,
we
she
found
thinks
we
it
found her
tastes better.
one on Amazon and got her a percolator. So but she's doing a lot better. She seems happier. She's checking the boxes that she needs to check, from like, get a new doctor, take care of your finances, all that kind of
That's
stuff.
good.
So she's in a much better place.
Les, as we're leaving the Smith, I'm gonna
Mhm.
give him 3 more gold coins.
Okay. All right.
A job well done.
Okay. Great.
Let's make sure you tell your Aunt Betty that your Pathfinder player is wish her the best.
I will. I'll tell her.
That'll open a whole chain of conversation for you to keep you busy.
So
Right back to James Earl Jones after you explain about the demons.
Well, no, she knows. So I got my first. So I lived with them when I got my first. I was 12 years old. It was my 12th birthday, and my hippie Uncle Tom got me the red box, the basic set. This would have been
Yeah.
my birthday in 1979.
Yeah.
And he explained, they said it was a game, and my parents were like, "Well, let's all play." And my uncle was like, "That's not how that works." And they really did not understand, but they always do because I used to play with my brothers and that kind of stuff, and I play with Tom and Dan. We used to play in high school and stuff like that at your place, and so she knew that I played. So I mentioned I was going to a game convention. She's like, "Oh, to play D&D," and I'm like, "Yeah."
Nice.
So yeah, she was like, "I remember," So
She's
that's
hot.
it.
She's cool.
Yeah, she's got it. But yeah, she's doing much better.
That's good.
Very good. All right. Well, then I guess we'll see you guys
All
in 4 weeks.
That sounds good. Maybe we'll. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know. The last time they came over, they would not leave, and I ended up
Dude, I would just do a Mother's Day.
I would.
Yeah.
I had to cancel B team. It was like, and then I had to drive back Aunt Betty back to Belleville, and by the time I got back, it was like 9:30,
Yeah.
9:45. And I'm like,
I
you know,
just-
guys,
yeah,
it's just really
no,
not that
Create
good.
a group text where you can send vampire memes back and forth to each other.
That's-
That'll make a nice Mother's Day gift.
Perfect. All right.
right.
Everyone have a great week. Just so you all know, I'm going to Colorado on Wednesday. I won't be back until Sunday afternoon. So,
Work or pleasure.
B team might be off, but I'll send out an email. Pleasure. I'm going to see my my friend. So I told you guys that since Tom passed away at his funeral, I saw Dan and we saw Dan Tessarello and some other of our friends. Um, and so Dan Tessarello, old friend of Dan Jensen and I's from high school, moved to Littleton, Colorado last year. And so we are all, they have a timeshare in Breckenridge. So we're
Right
all
there.
going out
Good
to
luck.
spend, so Dan, me and Marla and Tom and Cheryl Lilly are going to meet up with the Tessarellos in Breckenridge, and we're gonna hang out with them for a weekend.
That's
So
a great time of year too, because it's not too overrun by tourists yet.
yeah, it's not. And
Yeah.
it's supposed to snow like crazy. I'm not skiing, so I don't care
Oh.
because I'm certainly not going to Sonny Bono myself at age 58. That shit is out of the question. But yeah, I'll be gone from Wednesday through Sunday. So if you need me, text me.
All right,
I don't
cool.
have a
Have a
laptop.
great
Have
time.
fun.
All right,
Have
the rest of you
fun.
guys have a
Have
great week.
fun.
We'll talk soon.
All right.
Bye.
Okay.
Take care. Good
See you
night.
guys.
everybody.